Okay. So, last time, you guys found your way into the Templar Commander's office slash sleeping quarters, looking for your gear. You ended up finding the Templar Commander himself. After a brief fight between the Commander and Lucius, uh, which ended in Lucius going unconscious, the rest of the party jumped in and ended up winning. You guys killed 5 imps as well that were hiding in the shadows, and then right before Oleron could be dealt the finishing blow, he pulled Lucius in close, whispered something, and teleported out, leaving the rest of you with what seemed to be a feral Varric. Upon seeing feral Varric, Cadigan decided to dip out, just leaving the room and not sure where he went off to. He never came back. And rest of the party dealing with Varric, you guys had some quick thinking, disabling Varric rather quickly before he can do much more than put down Nedglian, and a quick claw and bite, which did not leave Edglian cursed with lycanthropy, sadly.
Well,
Um, huh?
right.
Which actually you're immune to it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Being a druid, or I don't remember the rules. Afterwards, after you guys were able to put down Varg, having him disabled, um, Cassidy began to study her newfound ability of being able to change herself, finding it actually relatively easy to transform back into her normal human heart-shaped faced self. Heart-faced? Whatever. But shortly after that, this was interrupted by guards at the door. Cassidy, thinking quickly, transformed into Oleron and answered it. Through some quick thinking, ignoring of a half-drunken dwarf, and some lucky rolls, she managed to convince them that everything was good and to take Arthur, who had been captured and labeled as a deserter, back down into the cells. Shortly after, you decided to go about the room looking for a secret passage out and the rest of your gear, um, which was thought to be in a locked chest at the foot of the bed. Unfortunately, Cass had broken his lockpicks prior to this and was unable to open said chest, and as Draken went and took a look, he accidentally managed to trigger a trap which then exploded said box, skewing, throwing Cassidy and Lucius's gear all over the place, and nearly killing Varric and Egglin in the process. They were saved. Cassidy and Lucius managed to collect their belongings, except for the most basic equipment, which were destroyed, and then continued to search around the room for any kind of way out. Eventually, a passage was found at the fireplace that led to a ladder that went all the way down into the cells below. And as you guys were heading out, not able to find any sign of Cadigan or Arthur in the cells, um, you had a discussion which a common agreement couldn't be found, and you decided to split the party, going separate ways. Lucius Cassidy and Corolla going back through the tunnel to the church, and Vard, Cass, Edglian, and Draken going back to save Arthur. And that's where we left off.
For Arthur!
Yes, for Arthur. So, we are going to most likely go back and forth unless something crazy happens between the two of you guys. We'll start off with what Cassidy, Lucius, and Corolla are doing, as I already know what the other guys are doing.
Well, I'm gonna go find somewhere to go to sleep.
Okay.
Wait, are we already out of the...
That's fine. No, well, no. You guys are heading down the tunnel right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm
So
heading down
well,
the tunnel. Just walking, because for me it's just a tunnel, and gonna go find somewhere to sleep.
Well, I think Corello needs to lead us, so we don't know our way down here, because we didn't go down here. We were dragged.
Yeah, you two have no idea where this tunnel leads, and
Yeah.
none of you can see in the dark.
Lucius
The
has a
dark in this
sword,
tunnel?
right?
He doesn't have it ignited at this time.
Is it dark in this tunnel?
Yes, pitch black.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess. Flame on.
You're going to ignite your sword. Okay. So you see, before you guys are down into it, you're in this stairwell here. This is the cells, and this is the tunnel over here. So you guys head that way. Nothing is here other than some bodies that seem to be undisturbed from a previous fight. Well, actually, you guys were involved in that fight. Never mind. So you guys know about that.
Yeah.
So you begin heading down the tunnel, making your way back towards the church. You come out on the other side into a crypt of sorts. I imagine Corolla has explained this to you guys on the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she explains, the crypt, the multi-levels of the crypt. You guys are below a church of Tyr, and that on your way to rescue you guys, that you kind of made a little bit of a ruckus, but went relatively unnoticed, and that you are going to emerge from the crypt in a seemingly restricted area, and so we'll see how that goes.
There might be someone watching the door, so
How long has it been since they basically went through there to us coming back?
Probably like 3 hours.
Okay.
I would say 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. I mean, if we do see anybody, we can just tell them that we were
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting out of jail.
exploring, taking in the sats at this church and seeing what it was all about. Heard a loud bang, came down here to investigate, and found this, tunnel that leads and connects them to somewhere. So they might want to check who it's connected to. But, there's bodies, so we turned around to come back. No. We can just say we're lost. I mean,
you
or
can
kill him.
also say due to the events that happened, like, because Draken and I may have made a little mess up there with magic. They think Tyr came down. Uh, and I think we could say due to the fact that like there were magical stuff, and there was no one at this door. We thought it was just an opening that we can go, and then you can say your stuff.
Okay.
These are the 2 charismatic people of your party.
So, what now? You guys made them believe their god came down? And
Not their
Only
god,
a
but
little
maybe
bit.
okay, so you're saying that I should tell them that the god brought us here?
Ness?
What? Was that a no or a yes or a yes?
I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea because they may have found that it was arcane and not divine.
Got it. Okay, so I mean, what I'm getting at is you were the one who came through here, so you're the one that knows what we're walking into. So, what do you suggest?
Just suggest that because no one was at the store during that time, we just
I'm
came
sorry,
in because
it's
we were looking
you keep cutting out. That's why. What was that? It's all
Discord, man.
Discord.
Tell them because of all the ruckus, no one was at this door, so we just assumed that it was an opening, like we could pray here or something.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, we could do that.
Or we kill him.
Or we
Don't kill him.
Why? How about we try lying to them first, and then if they don't believe our lie, then we kill them.
Fine.
You're awfully grumpier than normal, Lucius. You probably need your sleep too. Let's go.
I may have made a mortal mistake going at this party.
So you head up through the crypts, and as you approach the stairwell that leads up to the door that you guys snuck through, go ahead and roll perception checks, all three of you.
Oh, goody.
Oh no.
There.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well, Cassidy,
What did I roll? Did I roll bad?
you rolled a 3.
Nice.
You, the two of you, Lucius and Kroll, as you guys are in the stairwell, you guys don't hear anything. Just an eerie silence from the crypts below and a seemingly empty church above. Cassidy, as you put your ear to the door, you listen out and you do hear footsteps, muffled footsteps, not armored on stone footsteps. So you do know there are some people out there, but it seems relatively quiet within the church.
Okay. There's people out there, but they're just kind of, do they sound like they're coming specifically in this
No,
direction, or
it's-
they're just kind of going about their?
there seems to be going about their business.
There's some people out there. They don't seem like they're in a hurry or anything, or all worked up, but they're definitely there. It doesn't sound like guards. I don't know, soft-footed people, probably parishioners or monks or whoever goes to churches who has soft feet.
Hmm.
But there's people out there, so yeah. You guys ready? Or we can wait.
Do we know? Lucius, do churches of Tyr ever close down, like for the night? My sound broke.
Do
No,
they?
you're fine.
I don't know.
No, churches don't ever close.
No, they're always open. They
Not
open
that
all
goes down.
time.
Ugh.
At least the
I
one
mean,
here in
perhaps
Sarandale.
God should come up with flipping business hours, because, that's just ridiculous. All right, well, I mean, this, how, is this just a door leading down to a stairwell? We
Yeah.
already went through the area that was broken, correct?
The yeah, you already exited the tunnel into the bottom level of the crypt, and you
Mhm.
guys moved up to the crypt, the multi levels of the crypt, up to the top, where you're heading up the stairwell into the door that leads into the main part of the church.
Crola, when you guys went through this door, is it like posted that, keep out, don't come in here, super secret tunnel that no one else can go to? Or is it just like a door?
It was just a.
So you could just say we went through a door and then we realized we weren't supposed to be here and turn around and came back?
Yeah, I think that'll work.
All right.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Would that be intelligence or?
Intelligence for your memory. I don't know what memory goes on there. I base it off intelligence. Nice. So you remember before coming down here that there were guards posted on the other side of this door, and that they turned away anyone that was not an official person that came through it. As you remember, Draken trying so hard to get in.
But there weren't any signs or whatnot.
No,
It's just
nothing
a
was
person
posted.
turning
No,
them around.
there were 2 guards to each side of the door.
Oh, 2.
Well, 1 guard. Sorry, 1 guard on each side. 2 total.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wait. So
I'm
is it
just
2
telling
guards
you what
per
you
one
remember.
door or 2
It's two,
guards
it's
per?
2 guards on the door, 1 on each side.
So
Okay.
they're flanking the door.
Yes, they're flanking the door.
There might be 2. Oh wait. Cassidy, when you were listening outside, did you hear any big thump or metal thumps?
Nothing sounded armored. I mean,
Then
excuse.
sorry, you got cut off. What?
Yeah, nothing that sounded armored. I think it was just, basic people as far as I could tell.
Okay. Then
But you think there might be guards out here?
there might be 2 standing right outside the door.
So what if we simultaneously cast message and send them a message that says, "Hurry, emergency in the front room. All guards report," or something like that, to get them to get the fuck out of our way.
Can messages go through doors?
Yes. So it can go through a foot of wood. I think it's at least a foot. Might be more than wood. 3 feet of wood.
Yep. 1 foot of stone.
Sure. I don't see why not. Nothing harms.
Okay, how is the church set up? Is there a front area? What do you call the front area of a church?
What do you mean, like where the people pray kind of area?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But that's
Like, is that what this...
yes, it leads into that area. What the hell is that called? I keep trying to think the word lobby. It's not a lobby. But that is it's the main area,
Okay.
the main
This
section.
this is the main area. This
Yes.
isn't like the entrance. So we could say outside. There's a disturbance outside.
Should we go next to the door and just wait until we can hear running away?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Can already my sword, so when they walk through, I'll kill them.
All right. So on the count of 3, we just cast message and say, "Disturbance in front of the church. All guards report now."
On 3 or like the 3 after?
So like 1, 2, 3. Disturbance in front of the church. All guards report now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Disturbance in front of the church. All guards report now.
Okay. You cast your spell.
Listen on the door real quick.
Go ahead and roll perception checks. Okay. Guys, listen. There is no response to your message,
Okay.
and you sit there and you wait, and you don't hear any footsteps.
All right. Well, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think it worked?
I mean, either they're not leaving their post for whatever reason, or there's no one out there.
Wait, did your character tell everyone else that like there might be guards stationed outside waiting for us because this is the only way back?
What was that?
Did your character tell everyone else that there might be guards waiting at the church because this is the only way back up from the prison cells?
It was, I believe they weren't increasing any of the stuff, but I think, yeah. I mean,
And
fuck it. I mean, either we sit here all day or we go out there and deal with what's out there.
Let's try not to make a mess. After you.
All right. I'm gonna just open the door.
Just casually?
Yep.
Okay. You open the door, and as it swings open, right on your left, you see a guard standing there.
Yep.
Who turns and looks, kind of bewildered, looking at the three of you. And you see another guard poke his head around the corner of the door and look at you, also equally bewildered.
Yep.
How'd you get down there?
There was this whole commotion of everything that went on where it looked like Torm came, and we were a bit scared, to be honest. Never seen a god before, so we just ran through the first door and then got lost in the darkness. We just found our way back.
That was several hours ago.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark, and it took a while.
And
Yeah.
we had men search up and down the crypts for people afterwards. There was a group of people who ran down below. And he kind of looks past over to Corolla. And there was supposedly a dragonborn with them.
Okay, I mean, there were footsteps down there. I don't know. I couldn't see anything.
Roll a deception check.
Already. Bless you.
Seems a little
Where is? Why does my thing keep? Oh, that's what.
Oh shoot.
He gives you a quizzical look. It says, okay, well, you may go. And he pointed at you, Cassie, and he says, but these other two need to stay with me. Lucius, are you standing there with them? You did say you had your sword drawn. I don't know if you're serious.
I mean, yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
standing there with your sword out? On fire still? As you were using it as a torch? I just need to know where you were standing on the stairs. These two were the ones doing the messaging and everything.
Just slightly behind them.
Okay. And says you, and so they pointed at you guys. Says you can go. You, ma'am, pointing at Corolla. You need to stay. And sir, why is your sword ablaze? And they see him start drawing their swords, as if threatened.
Is there anybody else, in this main interior that I can see?
As you look around, you do see several priests walking around the area. It seems like there's no citizens of the city around here, and you see the priests replacing what looks like burnt pieces around the area, as if there was a fire that happened.
Forgot about that.
Hugh.
Yeah.
Says, please move along, ma'am, and he goes to pull you out of the doorway. Cassidy, are you letting him?
He's pulling me
Out of the doorway, yeah. Past them as they both get between you and Corolla and Lucius.
So they're entering into the doorway?
No, they're pulling you out. And then, like, stepping behind you. They haven't moved yet because I don't know if you're letting them pull you or not.
I'm gonna let them pull me out and kind of take a couple steps like I'm walking away and turn around and look back and see if they're getting closer to the entrance.
Okay.
Or going into the doorway.
So the guard basically pulls you behind him, and then he stands between you and Corolla and Lucius. And he says, sir, please put your sword away. Ma'am, please come out from the stairwell.
Since I'm behind him, I'm gonna point to Corolla. Is anybody looking at me as far as I can tell?
There you see the other priests in the area looking over at the sounds that are happening. So there's 3 or 4 priests looking towards you guys.
Of course they're looking at us.
Wait, well, I mean.
What?
To the guard.
I didn't hear what you said.
Why me? What do I do? What did I do?
Like I said, there was supposedly a dragonborn with a party that snuck in here before.
Pull the race card.
Yeah. First off, do you have any definitions for the dragon?
No, we don't, man. Like I said, we are being precautious. We just wish to check with you, and you also are with a man with a flaming sword. It is quite suspicious.
Be told, I don't know why his sword is flaming.
Sir,
does your sword-
I am going to ask you one more time to put the sword away.
I'll put it away.
Okay. And you
Keep
see
it.
them
I'm just-
visibly relax. And
I'm gonna speak up, gentlemen. I believe this is all just a wild misunderstanding. Is there? Can I accompany my friends? Is there a place where we can go speak to someone?
no, ma'am, you're free to go. We're going to take these two to the keep.
To why are you taking them to the keep? I thought this
As-
is church business.
It is the church business. We are members of the church and members of the keep. We are the Armatir. These two, we do not know if they were with the group that had invaded here earlier, but we need to find out. Now, you can accompany them, or you can go. But if you accompany them, you'll do so in shackles.
Is he turning the other way to talk
One,
to Cassidy?
one of them is. The other one's
I'm
looking.
attacking that one.
Oh my god.
Okay. That will be a surprise round
And I
since you
can't-
had
I would
since you had
like to
sheathed your
say-
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
As soon as I see him lunge forward, I would pull out my dagger and be ready to attack as well.
Okay. Well, Lucius is gonna have his surprise round.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was not prepared for this, as in having a battle map. So we're just gonna do this real quick.
Really?
You
You were
can use
prepared for this?
imagination.
Oh, it's okay. I got this. I was already working on something for something else, anyways. For something I would have been more prepared for. No, stop it.
What are you doing?
Stuff. Get out of here.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to my kid.
I know. I assumed. We got one facing
I,
that way,
in all
one
honesty, I didn't
facing.
even realize I wasn't muted, so that was kind of a surprise. Like, oh, that's weird. That sounded like John was talking to me.
Cassidy is here.
Fuck, is he psychic?
Right?
Lucius is here. Kroll is
Am I?
here.
Shit. Am I broadcasting?
And you move.
Damn it, I gotta get my
down.
tin hat back on.
See, move
Fuck.
down the stairs a little bit, not much.
Where's the door?
Yeah, let me draw some walls real quick. So you are in, let's say this is the hallway. Yeah.
Wait, you guys didn't heal up after when we were taking a rest?
I think they did. Lucius was very, very low.
Oh yeah, Yeah.
Lucius got healed up during the battle multiple times and then
Yeah.
healed up afterwards.
Okay, and this was the door, so it's like this. This is kind of the layout.
What's out here?
Is it double door?
No, you're right.
Is
It's
this-
not a double door.
What does Dumbledore have to do with this?
This freedom over here?
Freedom.
What's
I
out-
just, I just zoomed
Hold
in on the map. Those are exquisite walls.
Eat a dick. The door is like this. Actually, it's a double door kind of thing. Whatever.
We turned the church into a fun house. Welcome.
Eh. Doors like this. Let's move you guys kind of over here. You said you were pulled. God, stupid. Nope, wrong button. This way, and this guy's looking this way. He's kind of like this. Right here. There we go. And then this is like the main church area. Like there's pews, benches, whatever you want to call them.
Is there more than one?
Well, yeah, there's like it's a whole like hallway, a hall.
So there's pews?
Yes, there's pews. And there's
Okay.
4 priests in this area.
God damn it.
Okay. So everyone roll initiative. As a battle has begun. The hell's the there it is. Sorry. Had to turn. Had to turn. Had to turn.
You
Had to turn.
deleted mine.
Sorry. 7.
No, it's 6. I had to do it again.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
That's okay.
Lucius Belmont is 24.
I very much thank Lucius just doesn't like tea.
What? No way.
All right, Lucius, you have your surprise round as you. What are you doing?
I'm going to run up behind the guy and grab him.
Battle music. As Lucius. Okay, so go ahead. The guy that is here, this one? Oop, yep. Okay, you will sprint forward and grab onto him. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. Okay, and I'll have him roll disadvantage as he was not expecting it.
Watch this battle end in like 2 rounds.
Okay, you successfully managed to grab him, and now, Cassidy, you see Lucius behind the guy grappling with him. You have a second attack, right, Lucius? Because that counts as one.
Yeah.
Nap his neck.
I mean,
Timely.
Sweep the leg.
I just want to tell him
Sweet.
to let us pass, or I'm gonna kill this guy.
You talking to this guy?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, roll an intimidation check for me with advantage.
Should have swept
It
the
sounds like
leg.
Harry Potter.
That's me. It always sounds like Aladdin.
I'm digging a Harry Potter.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
At advantage save.
Okay, we'll see what happens on his turn. So that's the surprise round, and then your turn again.
I will hold my turn to
okay.
see what he says.
Okay. This man, reaching for his blade, as soon as you do that, he'll take a step back. Not drawing his blade yet, but his hand's still on it. And he's like, just calm down. You're in the middle of the church. There are more soldiers outside. Where are you going to go? And that'll end his turn. This guy is going to visibly struggle. He does not like being held. That was 18. And he
It was
will
fun playing Cass.
he'll break out of your grip and
Or
take
the
a step
game.
back and draw his sword. Standing next to Cassidy, seeing as thinking you're the only threat currently.
Well, my thing was to wait to see what he says for my turn.
Okay. Oh, sorry, him. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
well,
not the straight
dep,
guy.
dep, dep. So he gives you that. He says that. What do you do?
I don't know. I think we have to kill him.
You're gonna remove your only bargaining chip. Totally up to you.
Back up. So, oh, wait.
Hmm?
What? Nothing. Just clear my throat over here.
What
Totally.
are you doing, Lucius?
I want to try to intimidate the guy. Drop their weapons.
Both of them? One of them?
Just this guy on me.
The guy on you? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll intimidation check.
And I'm gonna make my sword on fire so it's more intimidating.
Jesus.
Is that a bonus? That's a bonus action, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you do it again today?
I can do whatever I want.
Is it? Okay, I couldn't remember.
It just takes self.
What a
Alright.
nice flashlight.
Alright, go ahead and roll your intimidation check.
That's a lot of intimidating.
That's pretty good
Yeah.
rolls. He will. So you tell him to drop his weapon, right? Don't, Lucius. Okay.
Correct.
He'll draw his blade and put it on the ground. Okay. And then on his turn, he'll break out of your grip and take a step over here, without his weapon though, because he already put it on the ground. Let's see. It was an action to do that, and he'll draw his dagger from his belt, thinking he's sneaky.
This guy's in full plate, right?
Yeah, these two are in plate.
So they're not scared at all, I assume.
Oh, you got him to drop his blade. They were intimidated. They backed off, but they're guards, nonetheless. They're not going to turn and run. Okay. And he's just going to stay his blade because he already did his action. Kroll, it's your turn. They are looking nervous. Like, they don't feel like they're not engaging you.
Nonchalantly put my hands up and say, all right, all right, all right. Is he gonna stop me if I walk past him?
He has his blade, and he's like, he'll like stand in your way,
I shoot him a glare.
or he'll like lean in your way. He can't actually move technically. Claire, I don't- But
Nice.
he looks like he kind of moves like he's going to block you.
I'm gonna hold my action if I see anyone start to attack. I'm gonna let loose a frost breath.
Okay. Are you going to do it from right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cassidy, your turn.
All right. So, the one that next to me, the one that is next to me,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pull my dagger out and just try to like sink it directly in his kidney.
Okay. So you're
Why
doing
the
a.
kidney?
Are you doing a called shot, or are you just attacking?
I guess just attacking.
Okay, because a called shot would. I mean, you could do that, but it'd be disadvantage. If you're trying to go for a vital organ.
Is there a higher chance of hurting him, or is it still the same?
You have a
Damage,
chance of other
basically.
things happening.
I'm gonna go with just straight attack
Okay,
first. See
go ahead.
how I'm doing. That. Damn it.
That'll hit.
All right.
5 points of piercing damage. As unknowing, like, was not paying attention clearly to you, focusing mostly on Lucius, and you stab him in the side, manage to slip between his plates and do a little bit of damage. You pull your blade out, and a little blood spurts out. And now he's kind of trying to focus between both of you. He's holding his side with his dagger out. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna stand there and smile at him, all sweetly.
At the start of the round, the 5 priests that were around are going to scream and run out of the church.
Yeah. Shit.
That'll happen. Lucius, your turn. Calling for additional guards, by the way.
I'm gonna start to move past them.
Okay. Where are you gonna go?
That way.
Okay, go ahead and move. Are you like completely leaving the area?
I'm just walking past them, see if they
Okay.
attack me.
So are you going to go between them, or are you going to try to squeeze by the door and Cassidy? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll just go that way.
Between Cassidy and the door? And are you going your full range of movement?
I'll just go right there.
So you're going to stay right there, engaged with this guy. So put this guy here. Right?
Yeah.
Anything else? Your model's like off center, it's weird.
Can I double intimidate him?
You feel like you've gotten as much intimidation as you can out of it. He went from like defending himself with his blade to ready to attack now that Cassidy stabbed him.
Okay, I'm telling him just let these two go.
Let's call this one. Oh, I have them backwards. I'm just gonna do this. Just for me for the initiative thing. There we go. So you tell him to go, and he's this one over here that you initially had back off says, if you leave now, there are guards outside. They're not going to get far. Just drop your blades. Come to the keep with us. We can discuss this. And he's watching both going back and forth between the two of you. He'll actually take a step back so he keeps Corolla in his sight with the rest of you. And that's what he will do. He will say, fuck this, and attack Cassidy, because she stabbed him with a dagger. But he's only using a dagger
Ice breath?
himself. Okay, go ahead and unleash your ice breath. Actually, hold, I gotta see your damage. You might not even survive it.
Which damage is it? 3d6. Yeah.
It's a Constitution save because it's ice, right?
DC. Yes. DC
And
12.
what's the range?
15 feet. Cone.
Okay, so the two of you also, everyone needs to roll a con save.
Oh.
Actually,
Sorry.
I think Cassidy's technically out of it the way cones are shaped. I think it goes 1 square, then the 3 squares, and the 4 squares. Yeah. So Cassidy's actually safe, but Lucius needs to roll con save.
Can I fake this like a sneeze?
You can do it however you want to do it. They are going to see it clearly as an attack.
Oh shit, never mind then.
I'm pretty sure that beats your DC.
Yep.
These two do not. So
if he's attacking me, I'm gonna do unsettling visage.
okay,
My face.
he goes to attack anyways, and you just see him freeze, like mid swing.
Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it.
This
Okay.
one, yeah. And this guy
Hold on.
becomes blue.
So if he went to attack, he never really did an attack roll.
No.
So then, can I save that?
Yes.
Or do I
yes,
still
yes.
just use
no,
it?
you
Okay.
still have your ability.
Okay.
Lucius, you take 7 points of damage, cold damage. This one will also take. He will take 14. But he is still alive, and he will now draw his blade, although his turn's already passed, so it sucks for him. And this one will just shatter.
Dead?
Yeah, he died.
God, there's human pieces everywhere.
Yes. There's chunks of silver.
It's fine.
There's like his plate, his armor falls down, like the flesh just like spews out into pieces, frozen pieces. Kroll, your turn. The man next to you is now much more afraid, but he is drawing his sword.
Can I look at him and tell him, do not draw any weapons or
I know,
else you're
I
gonna
just
die
asked.
now.
Roll intimidation check with advantage to stack on top of his fear of Lucius. Where his buddy froze to bits and Lucius just kind of shrugged it off.
I'm from Sarenville, what's going on time?
Okay, we'll see what happens on his turn. He seems very shaken.
Will he attack me if I move?
You don't know. Are you gonna move?
I am moving.
Okay, you move and he doesn't slash at you.
How long is he?
He's just scared right now.
I
He's not
mean,
stunned or anything.
should we run?
Remember, this is the day
Yes,
you almost
sir.
caught Lucius Belmont. Aha!
You gonna carve a bee into his chest?
Not Zoro.
Whatever.
That
was
was
it
Jack
from?
Sparrow, man.
Jack Sparrow, right? Sorry, I was thinking Zoro for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so Cassidy,
I'm gonna ask, should we run? And then hold on to would asking
they
just
can
that one
respond.
question make
They
a reaction?
no,
Oh,
no,
they
no,
can
no. And
respond?
they and they can respond to you.
Okay.
So give it
Should
as
we
free
run?
actions.
Fly, you fool.
I think that's yes.
So is that a yes?
That's a yes.
All right, we're following you, Corolla.
Oh,
You,
man.
are you gonna wait to move then? Or are you gonna hold your move?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
Okay.
my movement because I don't know where I'm going.
Gotcha. Lucius, what are we doing?
I'll hold my movement.
Okay, this guy, it'll go to his turn, and he will like start sliding this way,
Meteor storm.
10, and then he'll turn and book it out, toward, looking like he's going towards the closest exit. You guys, at the moment, are, we'll say, out of combat.
Okay.
Let's book it, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Uh,
Dodge.
So as you turn to run, go ahead and roll perception checks for me,
Fuck my life.
all of you.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, Lucius and Mars, Cass, you don't quite hear it. Lucius and Mars, you guys do hear the sounds of armored boots hitting stone, coming towards you, and quite a few of them.
Is there anywhere to hide?
Well, there's various like benches in here. There's this doorway. Everything else kind of leads out. There is another doorway off to the other. So if you where you are in the hall, you're off to the left side, and then there's the center, like.
So
It's not a
basically,
dais,
what I'm looking for is like a place where we could hide, so they would walk right past us, and then we would leave right behind them.
There's nowhere where the three of you could like hide in this room, like totally hidden.
Okay.
There is another doorway on the other side of the hallway. You don't know where it leads. Well, you might have an idea. Roll a history check for me,
Stadia.
as you have been in this city before. Okay, you know that there's a door over there on the other side of the room, leads back to behind this hall where the priests typically do their quarters are, and their offices where they do their work and research. Every other like exit out of here is basically leading to out of the church.
Okay, but I know which one. I know what exit ad kind of leads to the street.
All of them do. All the other like exits lead to the street.
Okay. And
There's this door where you're at that leads down into the crypts. The door
I
across
can't
the
see
hallway.
what you're talking about, or are you just?
I'm saying this
Okay,
door. This door.
Okay.
Sorry, that you're at. It leads down to the crypts, and there's a door that way that
Okay.
leads to a door back into the offices and the priests' sleeping area, their quarters, and then every other exit leads out to the streets.
There's like one here. There's like one here.
There's like a couple in
There's
this
one.
direction, a couple in that direction, and there's a couple in that direction.
Okay, and they're coming from.
It
south.
sounds like coming from all over.
Oh, okay.
As the priests, there was 5 of them. They went all different exits.
Narrow stop.
Really fucking smart ass priests, huh?
They were spread out throughout the room and went towards the closest exit.
Okay. To the left, I guess.
You want to exit this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucius turns and runs beelining out this way. You guys following?
Yep.
Yep.
Shoop.
Is
Okay.
there any like priest stuff around? Can we disguise yourself as priest?
Not in this room. You know there may be some in the quarters in the back. That other doorway leads to.
think that's a good idea.
It's up to you. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
That seems like a good idea.
Lucius skids to a halt. Says, "No, better idea." Turns around and heads this way to the doorway across the way, and you go through the door. The door's not locked, and you just start running or barreling through looking for the priest quarters. You guys are, as you're running through, you open the hallway. There's a priest there with papers, books piled up, and he just turns as you bust through the door. Says, "Hey, you're not supposed to be back here," and you just go running past him, and you just knock down his books. He scatters everywhere. He says, "Hey, intruders!" And he
Can I clock him?
Oh, if you want to, yeah.
I don't want him talking. I mean, what's God gonna do?
Go ahead, roll an attack roll.
Damn.
Let me roll.
Yeah, roll an attack.
I don't want to kill him.
I know. Non-lethal damage, I get it. Roll an attack though. And you just bash him in the head with the hilt of your sword. No, just roll your weapon attack.
Oh, I mean, I'll take that. I mean, that's good
Okay,
enough.
well, that's fine. All right, it'll hit. Go ahead, but just go ahead and roll your weapon and roll the damage on your weapon.
I rolled damage on my weapon?
Yes, just your weapon.
Mean.
Okay. As you run by clocking him, I would say it's one-handed just because you're in full sprint. 11 points of damage just to the dome, and he just crumples to the ground. You know you didn't hit him that hard where he died, but he's out.
Sorry, God.
I mean, he was just tired, and you helped him get a nap. If anything, you're helping.
His blood starts bleeding from the temple where you struck him.
What's in this room?
You're in a hallway right now. You have a hallway that goes straight and then makes a left.
I want to take a second to just like look this guy over, like
You should
look at
take
his face
clothes.
and stuff.
One of
and-
you should take his clothes and run the other way, scared. Just in case we don't. all
I mean,
make
but
it
if
out.
his like bleeding body is just laying here,
He's not bleeding. I
should
hit
take
him in the
his clothes
head.
and his
He's
face.
fine. Oh, you should take his face too. Yeah, it's true.
You should take his
Yeah.
face.
I'ma just change into the guy and take his face.
Okay.
As a
Oh.
trophy.
She also heard
No.
his voice, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he didn't talk. But
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
said
He did.
intruders. What are you guys
Yeah.
doing in here?
Yeah, he did ask. So you
Okay.
heard his voice for a brief moment. Whether it was it's slightly elevated.
Yep.
So you have a slightly elevated priest voice.
Oh yeah. Do I need to roll to take his face or anything, or do I just do it?
No, you just do it. That is you. You've gotten
Sweet. Okay.
used to your
I'm a pro
ability
now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm looking at the ability. Yeah. You just do it.
Okay, guys, let's go.
All right.
no, you're going.
You're not on helium. Okay, so you start.
Sorry.
So you see Cassidy just change shape. She's in her armor. She has her daggers and all her equipment still. But he looks like the man you just clocked. Are you stopping?
You still have that hat, Corolla?
So you're stopping to discuss this in the hallway.
You should probably disguise yourself too and get out of here. I'll find clothes and I'll get out.
I'm gonna look like a half. Wait, no, I have to be the same size. I'm gonna look like a human.
Human.
Okay.
Is there a room close by?
Right now there's just a hallway that ends and makes a left. You don't see any rooms nearby currently.
Fuck. Okay, so
So you guys run. You guys run back out the way where I was heading before I turned around. And there's that should lead out to the street.
okay.
I'll find clothes and meet you out there.
All right, Lucius.
Are you keeping all your armor on and everything, Cassidy?
I want to strip the robe off this dude and put it on over
I'll be
my
back in
clothes really
15.
quick.
You can just put it over your armor.
Yeah.
Yep, you can. Yeah, I was just wondering.
It just looks bulky.
Okay, so you're stripping them down, and you guys hear footsteps getting closer and closer because it takes a second to strip everything down. Curl is already transformed. I'm assuming matching the same robe.
Go now.
Curl, are you going to wait for Cassidy to change, or are you booking it?
I'm gonna pretend to look extremely scared and waiting for Cassidy to change.
Okay. So you just nervously back around. Lucius, what are you doing? Are you waiting, or are you moving?
I'm going to pop expedient retreat and head to where I think the quarters are. So that doubles my move speed.
Okay.
Or some
Yep.
shit like that.
So you just you just guys see Lucius just zip off around the hallway corner, and you just start going through door to door, looking for the quarters, and you surprise a few more priests who you peek into a door where there's a priest at a desk, and there's multiple other desks there, and there's just one there, but you're so fast and out, you just see him look up for a second, doesn't seem to notice you. And as you zip along, you make it to the priest's quarters, and there is currently, as you come rushing into the room, just because of the nature of the spell and your speed being doubled, you startle two other priests who are laying in their bed, cots, maybe light sleepers or just dozing. You're not sure. And they start to get up, and you see a couple more priests further down. There's about 12 beds in this area. It's like kind of like a barracks setup. It's a long room that extends further back. And the two priests closest to the door come to awake startled, and then there's a couple more further down the room that don't seem to be aware of what's happening. What are you doing?
There's only 2 that are aware of me.
2 right now, right there by the door, yeah. Well, like the 2 closest beds.
Luckily, I have 2 attacks.
Jesus. Go ahead and roll your attack. The first priest, you run up to it and use your weapon, so I can get the magic bonuses and your proficiency bonuses and everything.
Okay, well, I'll stick with the 8. The
Okay.
8 plus, so it's a 10. Right?
You have,
No,
let's see,
it's way more
11
than 10,
plus 11 to your attack. That's why I'm saying roll your weapon. So you roll a 14, so easy enough. You just clock him. You zip across and smack him in the head. Oh, 9 points of damage. The first priest is actually still awake. Roll the second attack.
Alright, I'll hit the other guy.
Okay. That one's knocked cold. The first one's just like, not screaming pain, but he's just like, he's holding his thing in the bed, holding the side of his head, just bleeding. And he will throw off his covers. He's in like long johns, pretty much. And say, intruder, and then just start running past you towards the door.
With my bonus action, could I have punched him?
You have dual wielding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, punch him.
Hopefully it's enough.
It's literally 1 point of damage, so you just gotta see if you hit. And you hit. Because that's not even with your proficiency, right? Yeah. You just punch him in the side of the head.
Am I proficient with my fists?
I think technically everyone is proficient.
I thought it was only monks.
They have different damage rolls. I think that's what changes. I think technically everyone's proficient with their fist.
D&D Beyond says you are proficient with unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Well, he's sleeping now.
Yeah, so he starts to get up and starts to shout, and you just clock him in the face, and he goes back to sleep.
Nighty-night.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of Hail Marys when I get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if Tyr's gonna be too happy with you after this.
All right, I'm gonna grab his robe, put it on, and kick him under the bed.
Okay. Kick him under.
We'll hide him under the bed, whatever. Put covers, make it seem like he's sleeping.
Tuck him back in his sleep. Turn the head the other way
go.
so you can't see the giant knot forming on it.
Yeah.
Close his mouth where his teeth fell out. Just deck him
Fucking
out.
A, Lucius. Jeez.
He's very aggressive.
Elderly abuse.
He's got some pent up rage
By
in
the
him.
elderly.
You're lucky I'm not fucking Anakin, fucking full on Anakin this whole fucking thing.
Jesus Christ.
Casting Kroll, just so you guys know, the two of you guys managed to change before guards come through the door, and as Cassie's finishing up dressing and you guys turn around to go through the door, in comes through like 4 guards. They just burst in. They see one guard when they see the guy on the ground that Lucius had knocked out. And what are you guys doing?
Just gonna yell, he went that way!
And like they just start running past you. They like kind of you guys kind of get jostled against the wall, and they're being careful. They're not like hurting you, but then they just keep running.
So get the fuck away!
Like 5 of them just run
Okay,
past.
let's go then.
Dip.
Just fucking shoulder charge.
You guys just manage to get through, and as you guys leave the door, you see like 5 more guards coming in from the other side of the room, and 6 more coming in from the front. Just swarming in.
Just walking out like, I'm fucking...
They don't seem to give either of you a second look.
Okay.
Lucius, you hear the footsteps coming in. What are you doing? You know the general like what's back here, but you don't know for sure if there's another exit. Not saying there isn't, but you don't know.
I don't think I trust another exit. Alright, so I'll start leaving in the monk clothes, screaming
Okay.
and scared.
Okay. You already put your sword out, so that's not flaming. Are you tucking everything underneath your robes? Like your
Yeah.
gear, everything?
Intruders, it's so scary. This Belmont's a real quick guy.
Are you going normal speed or full speed right now?
I'm going normal speed.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance roll for me.
I knew that was coming. Oh god.
As you're leaving, you're going, and they're all like you can hear the guards fanning out through all the different hallways and everything, and you're heading out, and you get to that last hallway before you turn right to leave, and you hear one goes, "Hey, wait, you stop!" And as you look back and you see like two guards, like the guard that shouted at you and two guards behind him, like turning to look at you. What are you doing?
Wait, this is a hallway, right?
You're in the hallway. There's no one right now. There's no one between you and the right turn to exit.
Is the door open?
You don't see the door yet. So you're at a hallway before that hallway.
Wait, okay,
so
can I break line of sight if I was to teleport to that door?
well,
Or no?
yeah.
I'm just trying to. Okay.
But you need to see with your teleport, right?
I need to see where I'm going. Yeah, I can't teleport through anything. I was saying like.
So right now you're in a hallway facing straight ahead, not towards the guards. And then at the end of this hallway, you make a right. And then after you make a right, you're in that original hallway where you guys were in when you knocked out the priest.
Okay, so you're saying I can run?
Yeah. You're right now. There's no one in your path.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep running like I didn't hear him.
Okay, so are you going normal speed, full speed? Like your expeditious or speed? Okay.
I'm doing normal speed. I don't think they're that fast.
Expeditious retreat.
Expeditious retreat speed. Well, I think the expeditious retreat only lasts a minute, right?
Yeah, it would have been over.
Yeah, it would have been over by now after changing and hiding all your stuff, stashing it. Okay, so you just keep running, and you hear three guards running after you.
Okay.
But you have enough of a lead where you're just pacing ahead of them.
Okay.
Wait,
I run so I make it to the door.
They
what? They're trying to like figure out who I am.
Yeah, his performance was a low roll, so he seems suspicious.
They're investigating.
Yeah, they don't know who he is, but they told him to stop. So you just keep running.
Mhm.
Okay. As you get out, and there's several guards in the area of the hallway. In the church area now, where the pews are, and they're just kind of spread out, looking around, and just kind of generally like they were told basically to guard this area. As you come out through the doorway, the guards, like nearby guards, kind of give you a glance over and then go back to watching other areas, seemingly passing you over for a priest. What are you doing?
Continuing to the door.
Just the closest exit?
Mhm.
Okay. You start heading that way, and you hear, are you running in the church?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So they give you a little odd looks, but they don't stop you because other priests were already booking it. And then you just hear the door behind you like burst open, and the three guards just say, "Stop that man!" They're all pointing at you, and one guard near you latches out for you, trying to catch you. And he will roll an attack, but you're still wearing all your armor, right? Technically under the roll.
Yeah. Mhm.
What? Oh, doesn't matter. And he just misses completely as you just move out of the way and take off. And now
Did I make it out the door?
Yeah, you're running through, and they're giving chase, but you are leaving the church.
Okay. Did I make it outside?
Yeah, you're ahead of them right now. For now. Where are you heading?
When I make it, am I outside yet or no?
Yes, you're outside.
Okay. I want to misty step to the nearest rooftop, if there even is one.
Go back to the city layout real quick. Zoomed in. Okay, so you go out here, and you can go. So you're basically out right in front of the church. So you're like here. Oh, actually, you actually would be over here. You would have been exited out this side. So you have all these. This is like the general like markety area.
Can you ping that again?
This area.
Sorry.
You're like right here.
Keep pinging.
I'm ping.
I'll find it.
It's right in the dead center
Okay,
of the map.
okay. See it.
And you have like all these buildings off that you can see. There's alleyways, there's roofs. You just want to use closest place to duck and
I
hide.
just want to misty step into like one of the roofs.
Okay, you missed the step, easy, successfully. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. That bad. Great.
As you misstep and you duck down on the roof, you hear guards coming after you. Well, you don't hear them because you can go, what, 60 feet?
30.
30 feet?
30. Probably
30.
30.
Okay, I would say you probably had to run a little bit, then you teleported, but you hear two of the guards because you're still relatively near shot. Like, where'd he go? And the other one goes, he went that way, and you like peek over and you see him pointing towards the buildings you were in, or you went, but he's not pointing up at the roofs. He's just kind of pointing towards the buildings. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm just gonna try to chill on the roof. I think the roof's probably
So you,
good spot.
so you're just chilling up on the roof. Cassie, Kroll, what are you guys doing? You guys managed to make it out of the church. No one's stopping you at all.
Am I familiar with where we are at all?
If you guys left the same exit, you would have been on this same area. You guys did walk through here when you first came into Sarenvale.
Okay.
You guys have been in this area, so you have an idea of where you're at. You basically know where you are, so you can go wherever you wish.
I want to find like the closest alley that's doesn't have people in it.
Okay. So you guys would have basically went out into the alleyway. Actually, as you're heading that way, Cassidy, one of the priests stops you and says, Phil, did you see that crazy man?
Yeah!
He seemed to have recognized you.
Yeah, the guards are after him!
It's like, Phil, you're hysteric. You should just go home.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Who's he kind of looks over at Corolla. He's like, is this one of the newer priests?
I think so. We were running together. I'm just...
Lucius Belmont.
I need to go lie down.
Oh, okay. Well, stay safe. They don't know where he is. He could be anywhere.
Looking around. Super jumpy.
Okay, and you guys run off into the alleyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I feel like I'm not seen by anybody, I'm gonna strip this robe off and go back to Cassidy.
Well, Corolla sees you.
Okay. Anybody that's not Krolla.
Okay, so you guys, you do it, no issue. Get into an alleyway with no one else.
Hold on, wait. I want to put a caveat on that. I'm gonna change to Cassidy with blonde hair instead of black hair, so that way there's enough of a distinction in case the guards we spoke to,
Okay.
point out like a black-haired lady.
Okay, blonde Corolla, you see
Blonde,
Cassidy's
short
go
hair.
back to Cassidy, and then her hair just streak over into a blonde.
Nice.
Blonde mess.
Thank you. We should probably go somewhere else and maybe, use your hat thing to just be like a generic ass person.
I'm gonna look like someone who belongs in Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Okay. Like a village person?
Yep.
Random city person.
Like
okay.
like a Breton.
So she turns into a Khajiit. She's a cat person walking around now.
Yeah, kitty.
No. Okay, so you guys managed to escape, seemingly, without issue. Well, there are a lot of issues. A lot of issues, but you managed not to be captured at all. Now we will go back to the other party, who is storming the
Can
keep.
I just real quick? When shit dies down and I can move, I want to go to that gnome guy. I've been wanting to do that for like.
You're gonna go straight to him?
Yeah, for like a few sessions.
Okay.
This shit happens, so.
Once it calms down a bit, you start.
Yeah.
You're just going over there solo?
Yeah.
Okay.
the Lucius adventure.
Okay. All right. Oh, no, that's the old room. The other, where the fuck are you guys? You guys are in the tunnel stairwell, technically. No, you guys are in the dungeony area.
We were just going up the
You
stairs.
guys
I
are
think.
going up the stairs. You guys are just going back the way you guys are going up the original way you came, correct?
Hi.
That initial door.
Yep.
Whatever leads us back into the keep.
Okay. Cast, Draken, Egley, and Vart. Who's leading your little band of merry men?
I think Draken took off first, didn't he?
Yes, I would.
Initially did.
But I
Okay.
got short, stubby legs, so if anyone wants to take the lead, I can't stop you.
Draken starts leading the way. You guys go back up the stairs to the doorway, and the door is locked.
Oh,
As you locked it after you left through the first time.
Didn't even know we locked it.
Wait, we did.
oh, damn you, Tarkov!
Tarkov, what?
Closing doors behind
Done.
us, training us. We didn't know.
Kick it in, big guy. Go ahead.
That's you. Edgar. You're
I'm-
the big guy.
He's
And-
bigger guy.
My tools are broken, so I'll just take out some writing supplies and start writing a letter.
Cass, as you fish around your pocket for writing supplies, you pull out the keys that you had grabbed. And you're like, oh yeah, I
Well, I
got
put them
these.
back and take out the writing supplies.
Okay, you can take them, you put them back and take out your writing supplies.
What, are you gonna write the door open?
I'll just let them do whatever.
So you're not going to pull out your keys.
Nope. I'm gonna start writing a letter.
Okay, you guys are all sitting in a
I will.
tight space.
Can I
Kick the
listen
door down.
through the door?
As you go to listen to the door,
After he
Draken. Okay. Var, go ahead and roll a perception check.
After he listens.
Oh shit.
Okay, you listen out there, and you hear every now and then, like pretty frequently, you hear heightened speed of footsteps going by, like someone's rushing through the hallways. Multiple people, it would seem.
Yeah, I think our little fire mishap up top has put them on high alert. There's a lot of people rushing past. Do we have any other way of maybe silently getting through this at all?
As you listen,
Only
you
we
can.
had a key.
As you listen, you think there's probably enough time between footsteps that you guys could probably exit out and try to hide somewhere, but you got to be able to get through the door.
Okay. I will try and time it to try and bust open the door, or at least just like break the door handle.
Okay, so
So
like
it's maybe
Vark
less noise?
pulls you guys back, and you're listening up, waiting, and you hear a set of footsteps go running by, and you wait a second just to make sure there's no follow up, and then go ahead and roll an attack on the door.
Just an attack or a strength check.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Can I
fuck.
help?
Alright.
There's not enough room in this door hallway.
Okay.
I guess athletics is the same thing, so.
That is for. Excuse me. Well, yeah, but you have your proficiency, and you just boot the door, and it just. You hear a crack. It's not a very sturdy door, but it's still up. You definitely hear a loud, resounding crack.
I step up and push him aside. It's all about a lower center of gravity. And I'll give it a kick.
I let him go.
I'm gonna laugh if he rolls a 1 and falls down the stairwell.
Oh, I rolled it with advantage.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Roll 12 as you kick it again with that initial kick from Vart. You kick the door in the rest of the way, and you hear like a, I don't know, the sound of metal bending. One of the hinges bends, and the door falls off a little bit, and it's just barely hanging there, not crashing to the ground, but it's just sitting there.
I slap his kneecap with the back of my hand and go, "See, lower center of gravity."
Vart, as he does this, you see the
I've had one of
door
that.
start to go. It's like
I'll
starting to
grab
fall.
it.
You reach out and grab it right over Draken's head pretty easily.
Oh, I move out of the way.
You pull it off the rest of the way and set it aside, and you guys are in the hallway.
Okay, and then which way was the movement going? Bart?
It was going various ways.
Yeah.
Up
the,
and down.
the
Well,
last movement before we kicked it.
last movement would have been from right to left.
Okay, so we'll go. Do you guys think opposite direction?
Well, we just need to know where the regular jail cell is.
Is there? Can I do a perception check? See if I can tell.
You
Do you remember?
go ahead and roll a perception check.
Did we pass them last time?
Nope.
Shit.
Well, we would have gone down some of the rooms, though, right?
Yes.
Or we would know.
You
where
guys
it's
would
from.
not have. You guys did a direct beeline to the upstairs because Cast was the only one wandering around.
Oh, so
you look
Cast,
left,
from
right,
any
you look
inside
right,
here?
and you're in a hallway with 3 other doors.
Cass, did you end up finding any prison cells the last time you were wandering around through here?
Shit, I don't remember.
You didn't go through every single door. You did go through quite a bit. But when you had opened some doors that led to additional hallways, you did not go down them because you were looking for stairs up. So you know of some doors that may lead to cells. I would say there's 3 doors that you know of on the first floor that could potentially lead to cells.
Okay. Well, then I'll relay that. And did they actually get the door? So they got the door open and all that?
Oh yeah, they kicked it in.
We're in the
I
hall.
was so busy writing my letter.
Wait, what? Why are you writing a letter?
Because don't worry about it. Write a letter.
We should probably move before another.
Very
As
important.
Ed Glynn
Through the
says
first
that,
door.
Ed Glynn, who has the highest passive perception, I believe, you do start hearing footsteps heading towards you.
Quick, put the door back up.
Step back into the hallway and put the door back up.
And go
Get
ahead.
everyone inside.
What the fuck kind of roll is this? To make the door look like a door. Let me see. Let me look at this. Hold on.
This is so stupid.
Deception.
I was gonna say deception, but it has nothing to do with your charisma of putting the door back. It's more of a strength and dexterous thing. So go ahead and roll.
Athletics.
Well, Vark's strong enough to do it, no problem. So go ahead and roll a dexterity roll for me. Just a straight dex roll.
All right. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you go and put the door back, and Draken with your masonry and stoneworking, blacksmithing skills, you can tell the door's been kicked in. It looks like Vark didn't put it back straight at all. The top hinge is bent, clearly not in place, but the door is in place because it was still technically locked, so Vark was able to wedge it in. It just looks like it's been kicked in.
Okay.
You guys gonna leave it that way and take
Uh,
off?
I don't-
The footsteps are getting closer.
Well, aren't we hiding back in the hallway behind the door?
Oh, did you guys go back into the stairwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Oh, okay. Well, you are okay. You are in the stairwell with this door looking like this. What are you doing?
We'll wait. And if he comes in, we'll grab him and interrogate him and find out where the jails are, and we'll throw him in one of the cells down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom.
Sounds like a plan.
And so we wait.
So we wait. You hear the footsteps come running by, and they just keep going, seemingly not noticing the door.
Now's the time. Let's go.
All right, now we go.
I need,
Yeah.
I need
Pry
to
the
roll
back
like
door back down.
300 more d20s.
All right, there's the letter,
Oh, jeez.
and sure I'll lead them to a general location for that, and for the I guess we'll go towards the cells as best I remember for the patrols, increasing the speed because I'm guessing that's probably what we'll have to do since they're all on high alert.
Sounds good.
We'll follow you. Lead
Are
the
you
way.
just holding on to this letter? Test?
No, I'll have it folded up, ready to.
That's what I mean. It's on your
to
person.
somebody. Yeah.
You don't. You
on-
okay? You
on
have it.
person.
Got it. Okay, so you take him off to one of the doorways.
Yep, one of the ones that seems like it could be a.
Roll a
cell
d3 for
where
me.
I would probably put a cell. Do I have a D3? I don't have a D3.
Just roll 1d3.
Right.
Okay. You take him to a door that was a hallway that was a little bit further away. Same as before, you knowing although the routes are a little bit more chaotic, you guys have enough passive perception, and it doesn't seem like anyone's stealthing around. They're just flat out running back and forth. That you're able to avoid the patrols. But you make it to one of the hallways. You enter, and it's a hallway, and there's 4 doors in this hallway. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Standard wooden doors. And that's it. What are you doing?
So this seemed fairly not the right place.
It's a hallway with 4 doors.
Do the
What
doors
doors
look like they got little islets for prisoners?
No, they
I
do
was
not look
just
like
gonna
cell
ask.
doors.
Do not look like cell doors.
Can
Do
I
we
try?
want to like open these doors or head back the other way?
Well, let's take a quick peek. You can't waste too much time.
Everybody take a door.
Sounds good.
I will very.
Or you're all opening at the same time? Or you guys count to 3? Or
No.
you just
Yeah.
gonna open it?
I mean,
1, 2,
I'm
3.
gonna stealthily open my door just to
Okay.
peek in.
Same.
Who's opening the closest door?
Me.
It alternates left, right, left, right.
I should
Left.
because I have the lowest run speed.
I'll go the first.
Okay.
Well,
Just
I'll
being
take it.
honest.
Draken, you open your door, and it's a closet of sorts.
Ooh, is there any good loot in there?
Oh my god. No.
Loot
Nice
closet.
room.
There's a closet of
couple
sorts.
rags.
Not a pantry. It's a closet. It's got various cleaning utensils. Sacks, barrels.
Okay,
Pretty boring.
I'll close it.
Stuff.
And nothing here.
Okay, Vart, go ahead and open your door.
I go and open it.
Okay, inside there's more barrels and more boxes.
Huh.
I don't think this is the place. We should just keep moving.
Are you going to interrupt the other door openings?
Oh, I'm just saying that out loud.
Okay,
If they
I'm
open the door,
just
they
asking.
open the door, you know.
So Dragon says out loud, you guys gonna open your doors? Cast and Egleen?
I'll take a few steps back and use my trunk.
You go and you open your door, and it's a 3rd room of boxes and barrels. Cast, you stealthily
I was
open your door.
Also, still opening the door.
Okay, and you peek in, and it's an empty room.
Guys, I found an empty room.
What's
Perception
in
check.
it?
It's empty.
Oh, yeah, got it.
we can hide here if we need to.
Dragon
Is it
peeks
enough to
in.
hide all of us?
Yeah, you could all fit in there. As Dragon walks in and looks around, you don't. It's a pretty solidly constructed room.
Can I go and open one of the barrels?
Sure. In your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and open it up. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, as it is a sealed barrel. Or strength check.
Okay.
Just straight strength check.
Oh, I already hit athletics,
That's
but here we go.
Just minus your proficiency, which is a 3.
4. So we'll just roll with that.
That's a 4. Okay, so 18. Easy enough. You dig your fingers in and pry open the lid, and it is a barrel of dried meat.
I just start taking some.
As you guys are
Just
looking
start
into the last empty room, you just hear like Varek just digging into a barrel. You hear scraping of wood on claws. And
Just start throwing it in the fucking bag of holding.
Yes.
you now have 10 pounds of. Oh god, how much can a barrel hold?
I want in on this.
Um,
I whisper for Arthur. I'll go and check the other barrels. Oh, he's doing
Okay,
it.
let's see. Okay, there's about 150 pounds of dried meat in this barrel.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I mean, I don't need that much.
Okay.
I'll take half. Right.
I'll just take
Take
like
how many pounds you want.
I'll just take like 20 pounds.
Okay.
I just shove it in the bag of holding and then close back up.
Right. It's clearly the seal's broken, but you make it look back and close. Yeah, I'm sure these places get robbed for food all the time. Draken,
Yeah.
you go and what are you doing?
Just check the other barrels, like the ones that were in the closet I was in.
Okay. You check the barrels and there's various different rags and I don't know. I'm trying to think of a medieval cleaning soap, but sanitizer
Lard.
stuff. Ew, I hope not. Barrels of water and rags.
Okay. I say we keep moving.
Agreed.
I'm gonna shut the doors before we cut.
Okay, you guys leave. Cass, you gonna leave him to another hallway?
Yeah, let's go to another hallway.
Go ahead and roll me a 1d2.
Aw, shit.
Found the best door.
Okay.
For Arthur.
You lead him to another hallway. You bust open the door, and in this hallway there is another door at the opposite end, and that's it. So it's about a 30-foot hallway into a single solitary door at the end. Stealth
Somebody
through
want
the
to check
wall.
that?
What are you guys doing?
I'll head down there. I'll check the door.
Draken goes and checks the door. It's locked.
It's locked.
I try one of my keys. I try all of my keys.
You have 2 keys, and neither one works.
Well, crap.
Do a perception check. See if I hear anyone on the other side of the door.
Go ahead. You listen in, and no sounds coming through the door.
Is there a crack underneath the door?
Not one you could see through.
But there's still a crack.
Yeah.
Can I go up there and try and see if I smell anything?
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception check
from
with
underneath
advantage.
The door?
You have advantage on smell checks, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that.
Perception.
Nice.
Okay.
Whoa.
You take a big breath, whiff, whatever,
A breathe.
a breathe, and you get some smells of earths, like dirt, a little musty, and the smell of dog.
It smells like some sort of dog. This is
Like a lot of dog smell. Like dog is like stronger than the other smells.
Like it's a kennel.
yeah. I don't think that's where we need to be.
I don't like dogs. Let's go.
You're a terrible druid. You're supposed
Aren't
to
you
love all
yeah,
animals.
druid? What? Okay.
Terrible druid.
Alright, going through the last hallway then.
Okay, you go to the last hallway. Similar to the previous hallway, it is a single hallway. It's only about 15 feet long, and it ends in a door.
Check
Well,
the door.
let's do it.
Door is locked.
Shit.
Perception.
Why do
And
people
there are-
keep locking their
And there are
fucking door?
torches on either side of this door, whereas there weren't on the last one. You listen in, and you don't hear anything on the other side.
You
Yes.
got your janitor set there, buddy? Try
How
those
about those keys, Cass?
Cass died. He just fell over. Heart attack.
Cast, no!
I shove them in the
Knock
bag.
on the door.
I thought this day would never come.
I will try and. Is there a crack underneath this door?
Nope. It's actually flush with the ground.
Huh.
This storm seems a bit sturdier than the previous one.
Is Cast dead?
I don't know. Aaron!
Sorry, I got so much shit happening over here.
No worries.
I don't have any keys to this. Is this where we're supposed to go or not?
Did you try your keys?
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
you're in the third hallway. You have not tried your keys.
Okay, well then trying the keys.
Okay, you use your second key and it unlocks the door.
Well, shit.
Hi ho!
And you swing the door open
I mean, just take a peek.
Stealthily.
stealthily. You peek and it is stairwells leading down.
This is probably it.
Probably down to the dungeons.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll do
Alright.
that.
Okay.
Alright, we'll head down.
You guys head down into what you believe to be the dungeons.
It's either that or a pantry or the larder.
It's the freezer box. The stairs down do not go as nearly as far as the stairs that you had left before, as you went up. So it's probably even less than half the distance. But it does, as you go down, it does open up into a dark area, and I believe all of you except Edglian can see in the dark. If you left the torches at the doorway, it would just start getting closer and closer to almost pitch black down here. Are you just lighting up any light source for Edglian? Is Edglian just walking blind? What's happening?
I mean, I'll probably just leave.
I guess that's really up to Ed Gillian, right?
Somebody hold my trunk.
Oh god.
Come, my muse.
So, arriving in darkness, you guys head down the hallway into
And perception check once we get to the bottom of the stairs, by the way.
bottom of the stairs. It opens up into a wider hallway with 5 doors to each side and a door straight across. These doors all have windows built into them, or like sliding windows at the center of each door.
I want to go up to each door and say, Arthur, are you in there?
Same.
Okay.
Just looking inside though, not.
So you guys are going door to door and asking if Arthur is there.
Also, while I'm going from door to door, I want to keep my eyes open for maybe cell keys or something hanging on a wall.
What? Oh, cell keys. I thought you
Yeah.
said sulkies for a second. What the fuck's a sulky? Okay. Roll a perception check for me, Draken.
Does it get advantage because I'm going? Oh, never mind. It has advantage.
He already has advantage.
I always have advantage.
I forgot about that.
Because of his shield. Oh, okay,
Dope,
whatever,
dope.
fuck you. You don't see any selkies in this hallway. As you are all 4 of you just going door to door.
Yeah.
Looking
Is there
what's your
any
door?
like equipment box or anything like that?
Not here in this
Or
hallway. It
chest?
is literally just the 10 doors, 5 on each side, and a door
Okay.
in the back.
Okay.
You go door to door and you hear Jack in the first door you check. You just get a moan back, a deep, tired moan. It doesn't sound like Arthur. Bart, your door you get no response from. Edglian, your door you hear a whimper. It again doesn't sound like Arthur. No. And Cass, there is no response from your door as well. So you guys check the first 4 doors.
I'll go to the last door.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
just
this one. Continue on.
check the next 4. None of you get a response.
Can I try and
That's 8 out
they
of
have
10
windows,
doors
right?
checked. Yeah, sliding.
I will try and see if I can't smell Arthur. Is that okay?
Are you opening the window and looking inside, or are you just gonna smell?
Oh, I didn't know it was
Yeah,
closed. I
why
thought it was-
wouldn't we be
yeah.
doing
I
that?
don't know. You guys never said you were. You just
I thought we were talking straight up old school prison where it's just fucking bars are there.
no.
That's open.
They are doors with windows that can slide up and down, like a
didn't
dungeon
know
cell, dungeon cells, not prison.
Oh well, then fuck yeah.
Yes,
I'll
we'll
open it.
check through the freaking slides,
Yeah.
John. Please.
You didn't say you were. You said you were listening, trying to hear for him.
I didn't know they were sliding.
Asking Arthur by name.
Yeah, by name, and you got no responses. No direct responses. So you go back to your original doors, like, why the fuck didn't we check the window? And you open the windows. The first sound, the one that Draken you listened to, and that was a deep groaning sound, you open the door and say, hey, you just see a huddled, dark, I mean, the room is dark, but a huddled figure, very, very skinny, like almost skin and bone skinny, with long gray hair, facing away from the door, just huddled. Not Arthur. Unless they rapidly aged him.
I don't know. One of them was a fucking demon.
Does my key open these things too?
Does not seem like it. Not these
Damn.
ones. Eglin, you had the whimpering. You open the door and you see a young, not child, but maybe mid-teenage years boy in far away from the cell door as possible, in plain clothes. Looks a little beat up, but not too bad, and he's just kind of cowering in fear from the door.
Arthur.
You don't get a response. And actually, you don't see anything. My bad. Because you're blind. It's dark down here.
True.
Can I check his door since
You
we
see
know
th-
he can't
You
actually
see
go
that
to the
instead
door?
of, yes.
Right.
Eglin is just kind of standing in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah.
Bart,
Technically, it's laying on the ground looking
So-
through the dish tray window.
I thought he was just following.
Yeah, my bad.
directions
I
around.
forgot. So Vark
I-
looks through and sees that.
Arthur, is that you?
You hear a young voice that says, "No, but can you let me out? Are you part of them?"
I mean, tier people.
And you see him, he like kind of rushes up to the door, and he's like mid-teens, like you think I'm talking like 13, 14-year-old kid. He's like, yes, they brought me down here because I stole some bread from my family.
Did you find Arthur?
No, it's a kid, Draken. You might want to talk to him.
Well, hold on one sec. I go back to the old guy. You're not a Belmont, are you?
What? No.
Okay. I just had a feeling. Oh, I'll walk over to the kid.
I'll go
What's going
search
on?
the other cells.
Can I unlock the door from the outside?
No.
Or even a key on the outside? It's
There is a
unlockable.
keyhole. There is a keyhole, but it's not like a deadbolt. You actually need a key to open it.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Hold on, kid. We're gonna find a key for you.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, I'll keep looking for Arthur, and again, keeping an eye out for a key.
Okay. You guys go to the next set of 4 doors,
Mhm.
and you don't get a response. And you look inside, all 4 doors are empty. Who's going to the last 2 doors?
I'll go to the last doors.
I'll take one of them.
Okay.
I guess.
Who's on the left side? Who's on the right side?
John has a thing about left, so whoever's good at whatever the hell's gonna have him pick the left.
Go left.
I'll go right.
Dragon, you go right, and you open the door or open the window, and you look inside, and it's empty. Vark, as you're approaching this door,
See, left door. Here it
there
comes.
there is a blood streak going from that back room, that back door, that leads all the way to this door and goes inside this door. Are you gonna check it?
So like that. Yeah.
So you pop the door open, and you do see a large puddle of blood in the center of the floor where there is a body laying inside of it.
Is it Arthur?
You see black and whites in dark vision. It is a able-bodied person in like not long johns but plain clothes. You can't see their face from here. They have short hair, and that's about all you can make out.
I will go over to the body.
What?
I'll go over to the body.
You can't get inside. The door's locked.
Break it down.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start breaking the store down.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Are you like pulling out your hammer to break it down, or are you just booting it?
Can I just boot it?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll just boot it for now.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. Just a 20 with your strength and proficiency.
Okay. You said strength and proficiency?
Mm-hmm. A strength save you can roll, I think, for you, because I think you're proficient in strength saves. So that'll be the same roll. Okay, 20. So you contact and you hear a crack. It's cracking sound, but the door looks completely solid. You're not sure if you go ahead and roll damage. Just what's your strength modifier for?
It is 3.
3. Okay, so yeah, you hear the crack, but the door is still very still. You make a very loud noise.
Fuck this. I take Darkest Dawn out.
Okay, go ahead and swing away.
Uh,
Edglian, Cast, and Draken, what are you guys doing? Draken's checking that last door. Cast and Edglian, what are you two doing?
Standing still.
In the middle of the room?
Making sure that the other
He has
doors are
no
closed
idea.
so the sound doesn't travel.
Okay, so you're back at the front door.
Cause wait, there's another door.
Yeah,
leading,
I
like,
said there
onward?
is a second door straight back.
God damn it! All right, well, you know what? I'll just go figure that place out.
Okay, so you guys make sure the front door is closed. The second door leading the back is open.
Oh, let's go in there.
Okay, as
Yeah,
you go in there,
I'll go with-
you go in there. Well, you're checking that last door, Draken. This was all that was happening. So you go in there, Cast, and as Vark is pulling out his hammer, Draken's finishing up checking his door. Edglian sitting in the middle, and Cast, as you go inside, there is just a single solitary chair with restraints, and this chair is just matted in blood.
What lovely people.
And as you look, and your central focus is on the chair. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
1. Normal.
So you open the door, and just out of the corner eye, you see movement, and you see a hooded figure in the corner, seemingly was cleaning tools or putting away tools. Turn at the sound of the crack of the kick.
Guess who's getting
Mark
shot?
did.
It's
And he's turning as you see him.
Great.
So are you gonna fire?
Yes.
Okay, I would say
it's actually Arthur.
he was alert, but he definitely didn't see you. You just heard the sound, so you're not an assassin, so it doesn't matter. And you just release the arrow, and sure enough, as he's like mid-turning, your arrow just goes straight through the front of his neck, just totally like not blowing out because it's not a bullet, but going through like right through his carotid artery, and just blood just gushes as he just falls to his knees and falls to the ground.
Hey guys, I found a dead person.
As
Ooh,
Vark
let's check it
swings
out.
and cracks into the door. Go ahead and roll damage, Vark, because that'll definitely solid contact. And you aiming for the right where the like the handle where the bolt would be,
Yeah.
and you just leave a solid crack, and it's still intact, but you can see the damage you're dealing. Swing away. Go ahead and roll damage again. And with that second hit, it buckles inward, and the door just like swings open. Actually, cells would open outwards, so it would like goes in a little bit, but it's stopped by the hinges. But it's clearly broken in.
I'll open it.
You open it, and you see the body on the ground.
I'll go over to it.
You go over to it, and you roll it over to see, and you see Arthur's face, his eyes looking up at you, but they're blank, and there's just a slit across his neck. And his eyes are dead.
I just walk out.
Leaving the body?
Yep.
Okay. Walk out, and you
I
see
go
them
to
in
the
that
door
room.
with the kid.
Okay.
By the way, I was muted. That's where I was heading to. I didn't
Okay.
realize it.
You go over that way, and then wait, what? To the kid's door?
Yeah.
Okay. Cass, you go in. The executioner's there, and on his belt you see keys.
Cool. I'll take them keys and take my arrow and.
As you're
How heavy
leaving
is
the
the
door,
dude?
he's a pretty big guy.
Okay. I'll just go back, start opening doors, and say, hey, if you wanna, smash that dude's face in.
And you
He's
say this, you
dead,
see
you
Vark
could,
going
like-
up to the kid's door. Vark, what are you doing to the door?
I have keys.
Is the little thing open for the door?
The window? Unless you guys closed it. I think you
Move
were.
back.
Okay. The kid goes to the corner of the room.
I
So-
yell out, "Stand back! We're gonna get you out of there, kid."
I just start fucking going fucking ham on that door
Wow.
and just start wailing on it.
Like,
I got
Gas, you come out with keys and you see Var just like as if he was cutting down a tree with a hammer. Just you see
hey,
wood
Varg.
chips
I
flying
think it was keys.
as he busts through the door. In I would say a rage at this point
Ooh.
a little bit.
Looks like you had
Yeah.
keys too.
And
There's just-
this door, instead of just popping off the hinge like for Varg actually buckles it inward, completely breaking the hinges.
There's a little bit of glow, not a lot, not fully,
Just a
but
subtle
Abraham, get out of
red
the bathroom.
glow going across
And
Varg's
then
body right now.
after we free the kid, he just goes over to where Cass mentioned there was a body.
Yeah, you can just turn him into whatever.
Okay. And
Probably
Draken
the-
helps the kid out. Cast, you go and open all the doors.
Yeah.
You open. Well, there's only one other door with a person in it. You open a door and it's an elderly person. And as you open the door and you see him turn his face, you actually see pointed ears of an elf.
Arthur, no!
What? Arthur wasn't an elf.
Oh, it's God damn it, what was his name? Cadigan?
Kagan? No, this is an older man.
Oh,
Older
copy that.
elf, not man. Sorry.
So, you a demon?
No.
Alright, cool. You're free.
And he gets up and
Go on to the next door. I don't care if it's
and he
just
just
gonna
kind of
open them all.
there's nothing else in the doors, and he's the older elf gentleman standing at the door. He looking around. He's like, "Who are you people?"
We are the Seven!
What
There's
do you mean?
there's four of you and a child.
The other
He
the
looks
other
over at
guys
the
are-
locks
they're
and
not
he's like,
stuff now. Well, it's dark too, so
you,
he can't
all
see
of you.
it anyways.
Yeah, Eglian can't. The elf can.
Oh, the elf can?
Yeah, elves have night vision, just like Cass does.
Alright, well, at this point,
Eglian gets all offended by just a voice in the darkness. So, I meant nothing by it. I mean, just you do know what you're doing, right?
of
I
course
mean, we already killed their commander, so it's probably fine.
You killed.
we're gonna get you
Oleron?
out of here.
I mean, technically speaking, we just sort of melted his flesh bits, and he turned into a demon, and then he ran away.
That does not
And
surprise
then we
me.
set
As,
his office on fire.
that doesn't surprise me, as this is not the first time I've seen him die, or I've
Oh.
heard of him dying.
Wait a second.
What do you know?
Lucius's disembodied voice comes through your guys' ears. What do I know? I've witnessed him die so many years ago. I don't know how long.
Ask
I've
him
been
more
in
shit.
there.
Well, we don't exactly have a lot of time. Do you
Come
know
with
what
us.
about
We'll
their
get you
second
out
in command? Are they like seemingly okay? Or are they also demonish?
Referring to Jaeger.
I mean, sure, unless there's a different person that's got some position of authority.
Jaeger is just a soldier doing what he thinks is right.
So
think
yeah,
he'll
let's
think
get
for
these guys out of here. We can
himself
ask
if,
them in front of
you know,
Lucius and all them.
We gave him some information pointing in the other direction.
What? What'd you say?
Do you think he'd think for himself if we give him some information to point him in the right direction?
I'm not sure. It's been a
Yeah,
long
let's
time
just
since
get outta
I've
here.
spoken to Jaeger, but he followed whoever was in lead, and who was in charge. He was a soldier to heart. Irrefutable proof he may listen to,
Okay.
but otherwise he'd most likely listen to his commander.
Well, I hope you're good at being quiet, because we're going to get everyone out of here.
I may move slow, but quiet I can do.
I mean, if you move too slow, we'll just have one of the big guys pick you up.
I kind of glances over at Vard, who's like kind of, well, actually not even in the room. He's back there with the
No.
other guys. He looks over at
I look
Lox
towards
Edglin, who seems very like bewildered because he can't see in the dark at all. He's like, I'll walk myself.
I'm just like gently poking my trunk in the darkness.
Just like trying to figure out where the
Jabbing
sound's
around.
coming from. Right. Well, I guess I'll follow you.
Right.
You said you're the 7. Interesting.
Yes, the other 3 are off handling some business.
Right. Well,
We're heroes, you see.
Right. Group names are a thing. My name is Azul. If I'm pronouncing that right, Lucius.
That works for me.
Azul. How would you say it?
Aziel.
I don't know. I just type random letters.
Azul.
I think there's an exclamation point in there somewhere.
It's like I've been locked in here for quite some time. So it'll be nice to see Daylight
Oh,
again if you
is
manage
it-
to get us out of here.
He should be asking questions as to why I asked if he was a Belmont. Right? Right?
He
Right?
hasn't asked yet.
Right?
Maybe he's waiting to ask
Huh?
because of how much in danger he could be if he responds to Belmont questions.
Did you asked if he was a Belmont?
He did.
I did.
Belmonts are humans, fool.
He didn't know that
I
when he
did-
asked. He didn't know that when he asked.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
But he
Come on.
with that
I'll
extent,
say
he
to
is
the
giving
group
you
out loud,
he is
get back
focused
to
on
Lucius,
you,
Belmont,
Draken.
Cassidy, and
No, you
Corolla.
won't. Get out of here. You were said the 7. And that would be stupid for you to say Lucius. So he is focusing on you, though. He seems to be interested, and he has said everything to you, not to anyone else.
Okay, little
Fair enough.
Myra.
all of us, we'll get you out of here. We'll get you to safety.
Right. Well, when you're ready.
All right, let's move.
So I guess
Bart?
yeah.
Do
gonna
we
bring
just
the-
hear thuds and squishing sounds?
Yeah, basically, while they were talking, he put Darkest Dawn away and just started beating the fuck out of that torturer's body,
So
turning it into fucking paste.
as you guys are having this discussion, when the discussion finally ends, you turn around, you see Varg like slightly heaving with, breathing heavily at the doorway, just covered in gore and blood.
Then I'll go pick up Arthur's body.
The kid that you guys let out kind of looks over in Varg's way and gets a little pale in the face.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's friendly.
This
He's
guy
just got
looks at
fleas.
you like with a wild eye and just kind of looks back towards the stairwell, waiting to go. You guys leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head. I'll get him to the hidden entrance.
Okay.
Since I'm pretty sure that's
I
where we're
need,
exiting.
now that you have additional people and a body you're carrying, I need all of you to roll stealth checks.
Question: do I still have the drow body?
No, you guys
Or
took
did
that
I
out.
dump that?
You guys took that out and did speak with the dead
Oh,
on
but we
it.
could put Arthur in the bag of holding.
I will
You're just gonna shove them in there. Huh?
very reluctantly
How we bury our dead.
put Arthur in the
Not
bag
how
of
we
holding.
carry him.
Okay. Say you did that in the cell where the kid
Doesn't
didn't see you
The
do it?
bag of holding have like a certain threshold of entry.
If I will be able, if I can,
How much dried meat did you put in there?
20 pounds. If I have to fucking drop it, I'll drop it. I don't care.
Okay. You make space. Let's say you drop 10 pounds of dried meat out.
Okay.
So you can theoretically just stick anything in a bag of holding as long as it like.
I mean, you can. There's not enough air in there for. There's like 10
But
minutes
like
of
if
air.
I wanted to find a big ass boulder that's like
No,
2 times
there
the
is a
size of
certain
bag of
size of the
holding.
opening. The opening only goes so
That-
far.
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Like, but bodies fit within
you
that.
yeah, it's like a 3-foot opening or something. You'd be stuffing them in a little bit.
Yeah, like it's
Huh.
it's hard,
Okay.
but yeah. Let's see.
It is 2 feet in diameter, so it's a bit of a stuff. Like you kind of have to fold their shoulders in, and
Yeah.
but it's 2 feet diameter.
So you'd have to like break their bones to get them in there.
Maybe a little bit.
So before that pocket meat goes, or the dried meat goes on the ground, I'll just take some to the 2 prisoners that are probably, half starved.
And they will devour it greedily.
Ooh, good idea.
Not disadvantage on your. Wait, disadvantage on your stealth, Draken. Right?
What? Why?
Do you have something that gives you advantage?
No.
Heavy armor gives you disadvantage automatically.
Oh, that's fucking right. That's right.
Yep.
I'll just roll another one then.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be higher. You never know.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right? Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Nope. It does not. Alien rolls pretty well.
That's never right.
Bart. And let's roll for the other people. Don't worry, children are totally dexterous.
Yeah, he'd like to be stealthy, but he's a
Ooh.
little bit too angry to be stealthy.
Okay, you guys see the elderly elf seem to keep up, no problem, making very little noise. The child, who's scared and human, also cannot see in the dark and is flailing around just as bad as Edglian is. Well, was. Edglian's pretty calmed down by now. Let's see. Oh, even 50-50. Okay. You guys heading straight out? Which way are you heading? You're heading to the secret room down to the other set of cells, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are heading that. As you're heading that way, you're making almost way there. As you turn to the last hallway, Cass, who's leading you guys, you run face first into one of the runners that have been running around the castle. It is a younger man in his maybe mid-20s. He is just wearing clothes with a satchel on his side, and he just bumps into you, and just like you see a surprised look on his face. And what are you doing?
Excuse us.
Can I
He
grab
moved.
him?
He bumped into Cass, but I mean,
Aw.
you would all be relatively close enough, and you have long arms, so yeah, you probably can. So,
Oops.
so far,
That's
you
all I
reach out and
got.
grab him. Go ahead
Yeah,
and roll an athletics check.
Come on, rolls.
I
There we
Oh
go.
Jesus!
oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I doubt this guy's gonna do anything. Oh, he got a natural 20, but it still doesn't beat your 26 athletics.
Grab him and cover his mouth as best I can.
Yeah, as he's trying to struggle, and he's about to shout as you throw your hand across from him, and he's just sitting there struggling against you, but he can't free himself.
I will just fucking stare his ass down.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh yeah, covered in executioner blood. and
Yeah, with
brain
advantage.
bits and-
With advantage. You're covered in gore.
I'll just roll again.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, I mean, he's fighting, and he finally really looks and opens his eyes, looking at you. Since it's not pitch dark in here anymore, there's light, and he just sees you, and he calms down, and he's just staring at you.
Starts to whimper a little.
No whimpering, but he doesn't struggle
He's
anymore.
covered in blood, man.
Yeah, it's okay. He is.
And he's a bugbear.
They are trained. They're still technically soldiers.
Yeah.
They don't shit themselves at the sight of everything like everyone assumes NPCs do. What are you doing?
With this one?
So going beyond the wall place with the guy, I guess.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna take him with you?
Well, the entrance is secret, right? Like they can't see it from the other side.
No.
Right? It's just a blank wall.
Well, almost blank. I think I left a little charcoal or chalk on it.
You did mark it, yeah.
Yeah.
We can just tie his hands and feet and just keep moving and leave him. They'll never find us, as long as we make it to the door.
Are we near one of those hallways with the barrels and closets? Or no?
We need to take him with us.
All right, I'll just hold him.
As you're doing that, you see the elf walk up and just hit the kid in the side of the neck, and you just see his eyes roll. Yeah, and he's just
Well, I could
unconscious.
have used him conscious
God, move.
actually, but okay.
Just leave him. We need to go.
Right, no, but
Leave him.
What was your name again? I followed him.
so we need to take him with us.
My muse.
Why? You're
Because
going to
I've got
risk
a letter
that.
I need to give to somebody.
A letter. You're endangering us for a letter.
Right. Well, you guys can go on ahead. If he was a runner, he could have taken the letter. Now I got to go do it. So you guys go right on ahead.
Just leave the letter with him.
He won't know who it's to.
Right to it's to.
That's actually a really good point. I guess I'll lead those guys to where we're supposed to go
Okay.
first, and then I'll come back and give them the letter. Unless I
I'll
run
just
into
put
him.
him I'll just put him on the ground.
Okay.
Just leave it in his satchel, and he'll get to it when he gets to it, and he'll be none the wiser for it.
Roll another stealth check. Cast as you led them back, and now you're going back for the body to leave the letter.
Probably not gonna leave the letter with him.
Whatever you're doing, roll a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you don't have reliable talent yet, huh?
Nope.
Not yet. One more level. I believe, unless it's 11.
I think it's 11.
Okay, so you go back, and what are you doing?
I guess I'll walk around until I find a runner or someone like him, or go back and try and wake him up.
Okay, you go back to him, and he is out cold.
Is there somewhere I can drag him real quick?
You can find a nearby door, sure.
All right, cool. I'll drag him in there and try and just like take out a canteen or pour some water on him, trying to get him up.
Okay. You pour a canteen on him. Go and do a medicine check for me.
What are you doing?
Oh boy. Oh well, I mean,
still worked.
that was not advantage, but
He is unconscious.
nuts.
Like nothing you do is waking this kid up. It seems like the elf
I'll go
man
find a
has
different
some-
runner.
Okay, you just leave this guy in the closet.
Unless I've got some indication of where Jaeger might be.
You don't have no idea where Jaeger might be. So you're gonna wait for another runner to run by?
Pretty much.
Okay. As you sit there waiting, what are the rest of you doing? Are you dipping?
Continue to walk.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we'll meet him down further, but yeah.
So you go back down to the cells, basically, and wait for Cast.
Exactly. Yeah.
You go down and wait. Cast, as you're waiting, you hear footsteps approaching, and it's a pair of guards patrolling.
I'll just not deal with that.
Why? A couple minutes later, a steward seems to go by of the keep. Starts walking
Steward.
by. He's not running full speed like the messenger was, but he's
He'll
moving.
work.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'll just kind of like open the door crack and say, "Hey, I need a message delivered to Jaeger."
The steward stops and like kind of looks around for a moment and looks over at the door. It's like, why are you in a closet? Who are you?
And I'll throw him the letter, and that's it. And it's just got like a 2 Jaeger. It's important. If he doesn't get it tonight, some people are gonna not be alive.
He like looks down the letter, looks over at you, and says, "Guards!" and takes off running after guards.
Does he take the letter?
No, he doesn't take the letter. Some creepy man in a closet threw a letter at him. You think he's gonna grab it and run?
What a dick.
Why would he grab it?
Have you not seen every fucking horror movie ever?
Right?
Of course he's
I
gonna grab the
mean,
letter.
sure, but fuck it. I'll just take my letter and close the door.
Just put on the messenger.
I'm not gonna. I got no fucking idea, man. I ain't done this before.
So you're sitting in a closet with an unconscious messenger
Yes.
in the same location where the steward just last saw you as he's going to run for guards.
Well, I guess I'll probably scooch back closer to where the hidden place is so I can make it out
Okay.
via teleportation if need be.
So you go like kind of around the corner, nearby hallway, and you're like watching as the steward comes hurriedly back, out of breath. His 2 guards with him with their swords drawn. So he was in there, and he points at the closet. They open up and find the unconscious messenger. Like, oh, and they pull him out and get him up, trying to jostle him awake and can't. It's like, here, and they hand the steward the messenger's like, take him over to it's like not the medical bay. That's too futuristic. What is medieval medical? The infirmary. Healer. Well, they don't have. Oh no, they're clerics. Yeah, take them to the clerics. And then they start like walking slowly. The ward. There you go. Thank you, Arrow. They start fanning out, looking around. You see them checking doors, looking for whoever assaulted the messenger and scared the crap out of the steward.
Why do things gotta be so complicated?
What are you
So I
doing?
guess I'll just fucking start wandering the damn halls.
Looking for what?
Probably. I guess. Fuck, I don't want to head up. I'll go back to the place. Fuck. There was a way up to the commander's office.
Yep.
I mean, that
Alright,
place
I'm
is set
gonna
on
try
fire.
and get back through there.
Okay,
I know we kind of like lit it on fire, but
There's gonna be a lot of people in there.
I don't really have a lot of other options.
You can put it
So-
on the messenger.
You go back down to
You
the
can
cells.
put it on the messenger.
You go back to the cells where everyone's waiting for you, and you walk over to the other side of the wall where you know is a false wall. Go and roll an investigation check to see if you could find the trigger for this door.
Well, if I can't find it, let's fucking think of something else.
You
Nope.
search, and it doesn't seem to be in the same location as the previous wall, and you don't seem to find it to get to this ladder upward.
Okay, well, I guess we're just leaving then.
You guys are just leaving?
Yep.
Cass finally arrives back.
He was there, and he immediately went over to the false wall that leads up to the ladder that goes back up to the Oleron's office. But he can't seem to find the trigger.
I guess you didn't find a place to leave that letter, huh? Yeah, you definitely.
You are quiet
Alright,
right now. And
No, I can't.
okay, so you guys head back to the tunnel to go back to the church.
Let's fucking guess.
Okay.
I'd already been walking.
Okay. You go right up through the crypt, up to the church. Yes?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
unless there's another entrance,
No, this,
well, do we want to
this-
look for another exit?
No, we have no reason to believe that there's anything wrong with the exit.
you're so,
can't
you're,
hear you,
you're
man.
really quiet.
Sorry, I had the mic up because my son was climbing on me.
Okay, you guys
Well,
head.
we would have no reason to know that there was anything wrong with the exit we were taking, right? Other
Nope.
than the fact that we lit a fire
Yeah,
there.
but I don't want to have to leave through a place that's going to be guarded by 2 guards.
yeah, but
with-
we don't know that.
You guys know the guards are there. You
Yeah,
guys
we know
went
the
through
guards
the
are there.
doorway.
Oh, well, they were there when it all
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, and
it was a pain in the ass to just get one person in.
but you
I
also
mean,
know there's no other way out from where you came in.
Did the amount of guards seem suspicious to you guys? I mean,
Yeah,
would there
we
be
were
less
literally
because
in
they
their
were
teeth.
chasing us?
They don't know that.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, I don't know
Well,
if that.
They're down
I
in
don't know if
secret
time frame-
cells. So your guys' shenanigans took. I mean, store walking
Probably-
through there about maybe 15 minutes from walking to climbing.
Alright, so
After that
you
happened,
wouldn't have any-
theirs happened maybe like, I would say like 30 minutes to get total.
Okay, so
Maybe no, you guys searched a little bit. It's probably been about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
As you guys head to the church, so you guys, you're heading towards the church because that's the only way you know out, other than going through the keep, unless you choose otherwise. Head up the stairwell to the door that you guys all entered through. You do know, you 4 of you do know that there are guards inside this church and guarding this particular door. What are you doing?
Perception check for the door.
You go over and you listen. Go ahead and roll perception.
Wow. Lucky
yeah.
1111, make a wish. I wish there weren't guards in this church.
You hear some footsteps on the other side of the door, but you can't really get a good count or how many or who. You can't tell if they're heavy footsteps or light footsteps or the number of them.
Are there
Cass,
any,
you're the
like-
sneaky one. Can you take a look through here?
Are there any priest robes or anything that might be down here? Maybe it's some, I don't know, dress the dead type stuff or ceremonial crap.
You're gonna start going through the crypts to see if you can find robes and other ceremonial
Yeah,
clothes.
something, because we look like a band of raggedy people that just came out of a fucking crypt. That's gonna
Draken,
draw
being the
more
religious
eyes
man that he
in.
is, informs you that if you guys wear the clothes that the people are buried in, it's gonna raise more questions than you probably want.
Well, I meant specifically for the priest.
They are not wearing the same robes that they normally wear on a every day to day,
Damn it.
and Draken
Well-
would know that. They do get dressed for dead.
Boom, right there. That's me
There you go.
knowing it. Right
That's him
there.
knowing it.
Come on, Cass, stop being silly. Just check the door already, you sneaky elf.
This is gonna go so wrong. sure, I'll go ahead and check the door.
Okay, go and roll a stealth check for me.
Uh,
Ooh.
You peep the door open and take a look, and standing right outside the door are 3 guards and 2 priests having a discussion.
well,
You see some of the priests pointing at the door's direction.
just gonna make sure the door is definitely closed.
Okay.
And describe that we have even more guards
Well,
and priests.
from your look though, you didn't see anyone else really in the, from what you could see, the angle you can see at, you didn't see anyone else really in the church. It seems like this is a concentrated group where there's no one else around. And one of the priests had a wound to the side of their head.
I have a feeling that somebody maybe punched a priest.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean,
That'd be like someone punching me. That makes
that
me
happens
feel
all the
bad.
time.
Abraham? God damn it. Hold on.
What are you guys doing? So
Crack the door open.
I just did that. There's people there.
After, hear me out. You're getting antsy. I need you to calm down, because I got a plan. All right. So you're going to crack the door open, and I'm going to run out. Not as my current form, but I will distract them. You guys make a run for it.
What are you gonna distract them as?
I'm back. Sorry, I had to chase my kid into the backyard.
Has anyone else got a better plan? Cause
Whoa, what are we doing? What did I miss?
You guys are committing suicide one by one.
Sort of breaking out of his haze, Mark will just say, "Yep, that will probably work." It's either that or I run out first, and you guys make a break for it.
Right, so we're going to open the door, and I'm going to run out, not in my current form. Make a distraction, and you all hightail it.
all right,
Okay.
sounds good to me. Do I remember how the door opened?
it opens outward, so outward and to the right.
Okay.
So it swings. I don't know what
It's a right-hand door.
How much
Sure.
room do you need to run out and distract people?
Give me 2 feet.
Doable.
Okay. So if I only open the door so that there's 2 feet showing, what would be the best place to basically line up the party so we're hidden from sight if someone looks down trying to see if there's more of whatever the hell he's going to do?
The
coming
group
out?
was far enough away from the doorway that if you're like several steps down, they probably won't see you.
And we'll get everyone several steps down and fucking open the door.
Okay.
When
And
everyone's ready.
Before that happens, let's go to break, and we'll finish these shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh, can you actually wait till it's my dinner so I have time to feed my son that's not going to cut into the fucking session?
Is it going to take you 10 minutes to feed your son?
No, it's going to take me like a half hour.
Okay, well, we'll probably be done before that happens. When are you going to feed Abe?
Dinner should be ready in probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be like right at the end of the session, so.
Okay.
It's we take a break now, you come back and you're here for a minute, or we don't take a break at all, probably.
Well, it sounds like the session's ending as soon as we get out of this little.
No, there's probably
yeah,
still
at that
more
point,
after that.
might as well.
But, I mean, so you want to just keep going, no break?
I'm good with it.
I'm fine with
I'll
that.
leave it up to the party.
I don't care.
Whatever Ant wants.
All right, well, that's fine. We don't have to. We'll continue. Edglin, Cass
Sorry.
opens the doorway. No, it's fine.
No,
Can-
wait for me.
Wait when
Wait
he's
for
ready.
me.
Yeah.
When you're ready, he opens the doorway.
Before
Okay,
this happens, can I try and brush the gore off me as best I can?
You like kind of end up just smearing it a little bit more, but you get the big
That's-
chunks off. You're just
Yeah,
kind
that's
of you're
fine.
kind of dyed
The
red. At the moment.
coagulated bits.
That's
Yeah.
fine. There's not much I can do, but at least get like the body parts off me.
Yeah. There's no more eyeballs or
Yeah.
bits of skin.
How about we do Let's Get Help?
Oh god.
You fucking
No,
dare.
we're not doing Let's Get Help, bro. We're not doing it.
When you're ready.
Damn it. Okay. I'll wild shape into a pitch black coated Great Dane.
Okay.
And when I run out, I'm gonna shoot straight for one of the priests and try to knock him down, and then
I think
head for the exit.
dogs have stats. They have stats. Big dogs. Death dog. Oh man. Let's see. You're not quite a dead. Why is dog not a thing?
Because I hate dogs in the game. That's fine.
Hey, you hate dogs, and you're turning
I'm
into
just
one.
kidding. Just kidding.
Let's
That was a
see,
joke.
0 to a quarter. Channel trading. God damn it, there's way too many of these things. I just want to see the stats so when you try to attack the poor little priest. Giant writing listed?
I'm,
There you go.
I'm going
Mastiff.
for the one. I'm going for the one that got that got hit on the side of the head.
Basically, you'll use the stats of a mastiff.
Cool.
'Kay.
Sure.
Okay, so when you're ready.
All right.
Are you playing
Oh, man,
D&D,
do you-
Data?
Oh man, do you need a lift?
Go ahead and open.
Gosh, you open the doorway as Adeline starts charging out, transforming into a pitch. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
That's how he sounds.
Yeah, it is.
That's his woofs. Pitch black coated not mastiff, but Great Dane, about half, it's about as tall as Draken is. As you go charging out straight for the priest, you're gonna try to shove him to the ground.
Yeah, just
Okay.
a pounce.
Yeah. Go ahead and do an attack roll with a +1. Would seem. So strength roll. So D20 +1.
Oops, that was safe. Whoopsie daisy.
That was still 1. Rolling saves over there. Actually, it's the same. Well, yeah, actually, that's the same roll though. It's because it's a +1.
Yeah.
So you go charging in, you run into the priest, you startle him, but don't knock him over. And I mean, you generally startle everyone as this large dog just comes pouncing out, and you see the priest jump back. It's feared. The guards start reaching for their swords. What are you doing?
I'm taking off.
And you
He's
just book
sufficiently
it.
distracted.
But not well. And
Just
then he
wait,
starts
wait,
books it.
Wait. I put my
Hey,
hand up.
I'm gonna
Wait.
I'm gonna keep I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody else besides these guys?
Not. And it's only this group of 5 right here in this part of the church right now.
Like further down in the church. or
No,
there's
no one in
other-
this area you can see.
Okay. I'll just bark my head off and keep going
Okay, you start crewing.
away from them, away from the door.
The priest that you
So
ran
brave.
into says, "Hurry, get that dog. Where did it come from? You go check the stairwell."
Oh,
He
bitch!
points. He tells one guard to check stairwell, as the other 2 guards go running after the dog, and the priest goes with him. So there's the injured priest standing there, and 1 guard heading towards the stairwell, 2 guards leaving. What are you guys doing?
We should spring out and just throw him down the stairwell and book it. Element of surprise, baby.
Wait, what did Dragon say?
Spring out and throw him down the stairs. That's what he said.
Oh boy.
Well, as he comes
As the guards approaching you, what are you guys doing?
into the door.
I mean,
You gotta get down, bud. You gotta get
no,
down. No, you
not
wait.
kidding me.
Okay, the guard's at the top of the stairs. He's looking down. He sees all of you. He pulls out his sword.
I
Instead
grab
of
him
you
and I
reacting.
pull him down the stairs.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll to see if you can grab him. Which is your
just strength or what?
Yeah, strength. Plus your proficiency.
Strength plus proficiency. Did it roll?
Nothing
Why
rolled.
isn't it rolling?
Oh,
there it
here
goes.
So 20 plus your proficiency was another 4, so 24. So yeah, Draken reaches out, grabs the guy as he's drawing his sword. So go ahead and roll an athletics check for me. Ooh. Oh my god. I rolled a 1. So a total of 3 versus your total of 6. Somehow, Draken, even though he is in a lower position, and well, actually that would probably help because you're a dwarf, also you have a lower center of gravity. You would just manage to
It's that whole
pull
center
and
of
twist
gravity
correctly, and you chuck this man down the stairs. Basically, just fling.
Can I
Fucking
ninja move and also
Judomaster.
take his sword as he falls?
No, you're not that dex. You have a negative to your dexterity. You can't do that. You literally like grab one foot and one around his belt and just like you don't throw him over your head. You
Heave-ho him.
heave him down, and he goes feet first down the stairs.
Let's go!
I'll pick up the old
And-
man and the kid.
Okay, you grab them too, and yeah, you just hear the clattering of the guard going down the stairs, and the priest is just looking there like absolutely terrified as you come bolting up the stairs. Like he's
I
speechless.
point my
currently.
hammer at him and be like, "Do you want to go too?"
And he's just standing there speechless currently.
And
Yeah,
I run
covered
off.
in blood. And yeah, as you say that, and as he runs by, and then he sees Varric with 2 people under his arms, covered in blood, and he just faints.
Goodness.
Collapses. He's had too much. He's had too much today. He got punched by some wild, crazy dude, and then these other people come up and just terrify him.
We didn't even have to intimidate check.
No, he is beyond terrified. He got punched by Lucius Belmont. That's gonna
Get
echo
that E inside
for
of his
years.
head
Letter
before I
to
hit
this
him.
guy.
It's gonna echo for years. And you all start bolting out. Do you go the same exit that Edgling
Cass,
was?
you should leave your letter on the priest dude. Last chance.
Aaron.
Yeah, we're just head. I mean, we know the way out, so.
No, he said Draken was saying you should leave the letter on the priest.
Oh, no.
Last chance.
Okay, so are you guys following Edgling out, or are you going out another way? You guys
We're gonna go out-
entered to the church, so you know their entrances.
Is there another way out?
Yeah, there's at least three other ways out.
Yeah, we're gonna go the opposite way of it.
Okay. Yep. So I'll say Eglin went out the same exit that Lucius and all of them went out the southeast side. Go back to the city. So Edglin basically went out this side, and you guys are going to run out this way. Back towards the hotel side of the city that you guys stayed in, the commerce side. Okay? You guys just bolting?
Yep.
Okay.
And as soon as we get to
lead them through some side passages to make it to where we at least.
On
have
this side, there
where
is no
people-
side passages. It's like an open square
Right.
area
So
with
when we get
with
to
the
somewhere
park
that
area.
can happen.
Okay.
I
You-
don't think we're being chased.
Well, as you exit the church, there are guards positioned various locations outside the church. Seeing as how they were still searching, kind of, for Lucius, Cassie, and Krolla. So you do hear a shout as you guys are bolting, incoherent to you as you're just running. And with your passive perceptions, not Edglin, because you're not there.
Mine's 13.
Cast your perception.
Passive perception, yeah.
Well, Cast, you see other guards start noticing you guys as you're just bolting. Are you gonna just try to hide in the crowd?
That probably won't work with our current.
Most
lineup
of you
here.
can. One of you cannot.
I'm just full on fucking barbarian. booking it
Barbarian,
out.
booking it. Where are you heading? Because you will outsprint everyone except unless Cass wants to keep up.
Did we even agree on a place?
Nope.
Back to the inn.
I will run as quick as I can to the general area of the inn and try to find some sort of alleyway.
The inn you stayed at the first night where you were attacked, or the second inn?
The second inn,
Second inn.
presumably.
So you just
And
start.
as soon as I find some sort of alleyway, I'll basically just drop the kid and just be like, "Here, kid, run, go to your family or whatever, get out of here."
Okay.
Oh, give him a job offer. Send him our way.
I can't hear you, dude. I'm nowhere fucking near you.
Yeah, he's
I know,
he is
but
barbarian
I
running.
figured
I cared to offer him a job. So you
Yeah,
book
never
it.
look,
full
never
on
look for
80
a
feet of
job.
movement. just
Find us
jab.
over in Avo.
So Vark, not hearing the dragon voice in his head, starts booking it towards this gate here. And as you're booking it, you do see reinforced guard here, but not the gate you're going at. It seems like they're trying to cover all the exits of the city currently, more so. So this is actually less guarded than normal. So you're easily being seen as you are full sprinting bugbear barbarian covered in blood
Yep.
and gore.
It's
But
not like I can hide.
it's like people don't really realize they see you. It's like they're seeing a figment of their imagination and they're almost terrified. Okay,
It'll
and
be a
you
local myth in a week.
cast.
Urban legend.
Are you leading Draken away? Are you staying with Draken, or are you gonna stay pace with
I
Vark?
guess. I mean,
Because Vark, as soon as you guys like hit outside the church, just took off. Just booked it.
it's like, what time of day is it?
It's like it's starting to become afternoon, like evening. Sun's starting to go down, but it's still semi light out.
You want to go get some like lunch?
As you hear guards shouting after you.
I mean, we're still running,
Okay.
but that's what I'm gonna ask.
All right.
Sure, I'm starving.
All right, cool. We'll head over here since this is marketing area. I'm assuming.
Okay. So you'll book it through the park. I need both of you to roll stealth checks.
Well, can he help me with stealth?
No, you can't help someone with stealth. It's a group check though, so his impact will hopefully help.
Holy shit. Wow. Fucking ends of the spectrum.
So, Cass, as you're booking it, you are starting to book it through the park, and Draken's just bumping
We're
into every
natural
person
sprinters.
and everything, knocking over carts almost on his way over there. Well, hand carts, not full-on carts.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
Um,
excuse me. Dwarf running here.
And you two are being pursued by two guards.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But I mean, they are catching up to Draken and you as well, since you are keeping up pace with him, as humans are faster than dwarves. They'll overtake you soon. What are you guys doing?
Do we know any like good lunch places?
Perception check.
They are
for a place
overtaking
to hide.
you.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about that. Like, I'm trying to figure a place that I can tell him to go, and I'm just gonna split.
Well, right now you're like in the middle of the park. There's plenty of places to hide. It's not a question of places to hide. It's whether or not you can hide there, or capable of doing so. So there's like
I mean,
trees,
I'll
there's
be
bushes,
fine.
everything. Well, yeah, I know you are. I'm talking about Draken.
Well, that's what I'm
What,
saying.
it's
Like,
a
I'm gonna
park?
try and
Yeah, you guys are
think
currently
of a
running through
lunch
this park.
place we may pass that the dwarf would enjoy, and just tell him to meet me there, and then I'll like branch off and try and get guard attention.
Okay.
So they chase me instead.
So you guys choose a place to meet up for lunch.
Yep.
Um,
Sounds good.
Draken, are you going? Okay, you're going along with this, and you split up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do my best to draw the guards off.
I'm gonna head for this gate to the tavern.
Which gate?
That one.
Oh, so you're gonna cut off and go this way. You're
Yeah.
not gonna meet for lunch in the food area, the market area.
Well, I figure I go there. Well,
Okay. I mean,
is
it's
this
up to you.
is this like big courtyard here? Is there like guards everywhere here?
There's people, general travel area, some stalls, minor stuff. It's not
Yeah.
just wide open.
I'm gonna stop at the inn first.
Okay, so you're cutting right, going this way. Cass, you break left, and I mean the guards split up. One goes for you, one goes
Damn.
for him. Actually, no, because they don't see you. They both go for Draken.
Well, I'm
But
trying to
you
be
did say you're.
obvious
Yeah,
at this
sorry, you
point,
did say
yeah.
you're. So yeah, they just split up then, one for one.
Well, shit.
That's all right. That's okay. It's okay.
And the other guard is catching up to Draken. Like, I think 10 feet per round, so you guys had me, I would say like maybe a 50, 60 foot head start. So he'll be caught up to him in the next like 15 seconds.
Am I gonna at least make it into the gated area?
You'll probably be right at the gate, like this area. when he catches up to you. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna as I get to the gate, I'm gonna stop and like put my hands on my knees and like just act like I'm fucking super winded. Well, I guess I would be super winded.
Yeah, you probably would be pretty winded.
But so I'll just sit there and breathe and breathe and breathe, and then when I'll wait for him to get closer, and then when I see him getting within maybe 20 feet, I'll raise my hand up friendly and be like, oh, guard, here, come, and I'll wave him over.
Yeah, and he sprints up to you and has his sword out and says, comes up to you, approaches you. Are you say something before he does? What are you doing? He has
I'll
his
tell him
blade
like,
drawn on you.
there's a demon dog in that church. Oh God.
And he's like, what? A demon dog? And he'll kind of like look back at the church for a second. It's like,
And I'll be like, it was black as hell.
like, how did you get in the church to begin with? It's closed
and I'll be
off.
Like, and I'll you can't tell a cleric when you see one?
It's like, but you're not a cleric of
Church
Tyr.
is-
I recognize
I'm
the
a
dwarven god
cleric
of
of
Morden.
Morden.
That was a church of Tyr, and it was closed off to everyone but the priests and guards of Tyr.
Oh, well, as you may have noticed, sir, I am a dwarf. We tend to get missed over the quick eyesight or average eye line of you humies.
He just kind of gives you a puzzled look. He's like,
I was deep in meditation. Abraham, stop. Stop it.
But
No.
why were you at the Church of Tyr instead of a shrine of Morden?
Because this is a human city, sir.
Yes,
and praise to the gods is demanded.
Tyr and Morden are allies, though. They have shrines of Morden.
Well,
outside of the church.
I couldn't find one inside the church, and it was more of a necessity, sir. But why do you go do your job?
I am doing my job.
Demon dog.
He'll point his sword. I am doing my job. You and your friend were running away very suspiciously from the church, which just was attacked.
Friend?
The other one that ran off. That one of my guards, one of the other guards is chasing after. And put his sword like kind of down, but he slows it out.
I'll look as puzzled as I can. By
roll a deception check.
Deception or performance?
Deception, because you're trying to deceive confusion.
Right, but I'm also.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why
it's the same roll, anyways. It's charisma based.
Well, that's true, but I don't know. That always seems so.
Performance is like performing. You're trying to deceive him that you are genuinely confused.
Right.
Performance would be if you're trying to fake the breathing, probably more of an act.
But see, that's why I asked earlier, because I knew I would be winded anyways.
Yeah.
In heavy armor.
And he's like, you're not going to sit there and try to lie to me about the man you were running with.
What man?
The other one
you
were
point him
running
out?
with. No, he went that way, and he'll point in the general direction that Cass went.
And I'll look. Do we see anything?
There's a lot of people and all kinds of things in that general direction.
I can't be responsible for other people's actions, sir.
I'm not asking you to be. I'm stating that you ran from the church suspiciously. The other man has nothing to do with this. Why were you in the church?
And I'll run him through the story about the dog again.
Yes, I get that, but you were not supposed to be in the church to begin with.
Well, I apologize, sir. It was not my intention to offend those who respect Tyr.
He'll put his sword away. He's like, well, next time, when it means restricted, I don't know how you got past the guards to begin with, but I'll make sure to bring this up to my superior. Please stay away from the church. And next time, do not run. Just explain this in the beginning. Why did you run?
I told that. Go talk to one of your buddies. And
I get
the
dog. Why were you running from us?
Oh, I didn't even know you were chasing me, boy. I'm covered in heavy armor. Do you think I could hear anything wearing this?
Yes, I am too in heavy armor. I am used to this. It is part of my job.
See. You don't have old hearing like I do.
And he'll just put his sword and start walking away. Just
There you go.
done with the conversation.
Thank you for your
Okay.
service.
Yeah. Praise be to
Dumbass.
here.
Cass,
Oh, shit.
I'm guessing as soon as you split, you lose the guard.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll stealth
I
check.
mean, as best I can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be fine. But go ahead and roll stealth check.
One.
Watch him roll it,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah, you're gone. You vanish. Not even gonna roll a perception check for this guy. He doesn't have a chance. You just do your thing and blend in with the crowd, vanish, and the guard just wanders around for a while, wastes the rest of his day looking for you.
Yep, and pick up lunch.
And you grab lunch from your favorite market stall that you've all of a sudden gained since you've been here.
Yep. One of those, and probably like a keg for the dwarf.
A mini keg, who's already
Yep.
at the best brewery in town. But all right.
Yeah, well, I get an empty keg and they can fill it. How about
Okay.
that?
So
It'll be
John,
really
I'm
finely
gonna go
crafted.
back to the inn.
Yep.
Drop off my shiny fucking plate mail that's super recognizable,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go meet Cass for lunch.
Okay. Edglin, what are you doing?
That sounds so nice.
I'm just running.
Booking.
All right.
How
Forrest.
fast? Faster than people, so you will outrun them. After a moment, you'll eventually outpace them.
Yeah, and then I'll start circling, not in place, but in the general area.
Okay.
Trying to find my comrades.
Okay. Back to the other party. Corolla, Cassie, what did you guys do after you left the church, and did you head back somewhere specific?
I probably would have went to the inn.
Okay. And you guys were together, so I assume you both went. I'm assuming
I
Corolla went with you.
Suppose so.
Yep. Okay. So I don't know what you guys are doing at the inn, but if you were to just stay in the tavern area, maybe waiting for your other allies, whatever you choose to do, you may run into Draken. Not Draken. Yeah, Draken.
If they ask, I'm gonna go have lunch with Cass. All are welcome.
How did you get
I'm
out?
gonna go to sleep. Good
all
night.
right, you went
I'm
straight
gonna
to
go
sleep.
find a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
stop
still have
my
rooms.
tracks, look at Cola. That's a dwarf secret. And I leave.
Is it
Yeah.
because you're small?
Small in stature, maybe, miss. But big in heart. And I leave.
Oh, so people avoided you because you're small.
Damn. You tell Corolla's already been in your cups already.
I point my finger at her and, like, scowl and just let all the hot air out. And just be like, close the door and leave. Just-
As Corolla continues to drink in
You hear me mumbling as I leave? Anti-dwarf sentiments.
Lucius,
Wait,
what do you do?
how does he know
Oh,
it's me? Because I have the disguise on.
Ooh, that's right.
So you would have stayed as a priest inside the inn?
Not a priest, but like a regular NPC.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, right. Sorry, you went Oblivion NPC. That's true. So
No,
never mind.
I have to have lunch.
So you would have seen Draken walk in, but he would have never noticed you.
Still would have insulted.
Okay, other insults, and so this random man just insulted you, Draken.
Fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Pretty funny.
I just reactively
You-
throw a chair.
You do recognize Corolla's voice though, as she pretty distinctive. And I would assume still, unless you want to roll a performance check to hide your voice.
I think I'm too deep into my cups.
Yeah. Eventually, her natural accent and voice slip through, and you realize it's Corolla, most likely in disguise.
I just shake my head. And
You do have a decent passive insight.
Mhm.
Lucius, you were hanging out on a roof. After a while, it dies down. I would say you probably were there long enough where you heard the commotion of the dog.
Okay, I was gonna go see Goldwire.
Right. Okay, so you see a dog go burning. You have no idea what the hell's happening, and you go off to see
That's odd.
Goldwire.
Not many
Eglin.
Great Danes in this area, but all right.
It's like that's not a normal natural breed here.
All right, I gotta go eat dinner.
Okay. Eglin, you wander around. You don't find anyone. Are you still in dog form?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
You wander around, don't find anyone.
Okay, I'll head back to the inn then.
Okay. You'll head back to the inn where everyone else seems to be meeting. Varkt, you just ran straight to the inn, right? With the old man with you?
I ran to this district and
Yeah.
tried to find at least an
That's
alleyway.
that's the inn right there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
To drop this kid off
Okay.
and let him go back to
Like I
wherever.
said, the guards are more focused in the church area and the exits, like these places, so you got there relatively unnoticed. You go an alleyway. Since this is the crafting district, you do find barrels of water if you wish to wash yourself off.
I'll drop the kid off. I'll let him go. and then
He's kind of like got a blood smear on his right side where you were holding him, and he looks slightly terrified, but happily
I'll wash him off as well.
thanks you for saving him and goes running off. And the old man who you did try to carry actually resisted your carrying and just kept up with you in pace.
Oh, all right. We got a place to stay. If you want to join us.
I think that'd be best for now.
All right. Well,
And
as soon as I get the core
Like
off,
here,
I'll head back.
yeah, he takes like a scoop of the water and like pours it, helps you out washing yourself. I was like, we can't afford you being noticed right now. And helps you get clean.
I just kind of look at myself. I don't think water's gonna fix that. And I just kind of start walking towards the inn.
There is one thing for a bugbear to be in the city, a second to be a blood-covered bugbear.
I just lead him towards the inn.
Okay. You just stare at each other for a minute and then take off. And you guys head into the inn. You get insulted by Corolla, who is sitting by the door, disguised and waiting for you guys apparently to come in, just to throw insults at you.
Wait, did Scroll actually insult me?
I don't know. It's up to Corolla.
Ew, you look funny. You smell funny too.
Best insults.
I can't think of anything
Just
right
death glare at this random fucking human insult.
You feel that like fear in your belly, Corolla, that you may have pushed Varg a little too far, and he's got a kind of a wild look in his eyes.
Jeez, who spat on your meat?
Varg just goes and gets a.
Was that in Corolla voice?
Yep.
So you probably would have recognized that Varg.
Yeah. He goes and gets a jug of alcohol and goes up to the room and just lies down.
And no one appreciates jokes.
Varg goes this. You see an older elf gentleman follow Varg in, who's you can tell he's skin and bones. He looks very weak and in something similar to what Lucius, or not Lucius because he never changed that, wasn't out of his clothes, I guess. What Cassidy was wearing, but in a male form.
You want a snack, buddy? You look
Kind of
like you need a snack.
glance over at you, and be like, no, thank you, and just kind of like wanders around for a bit before heading back, trying to follow Varg up to his room because he has nothing on him to pay for anything.
Do I notice that he's still following me?
No, you went straight up to your room. I mean, you seemed pretty determined.
I went and bought a jug of alcohol, and then went up there.
Were you gonna wait for him to follow you, or were you trying to be alone?
Trying to be, but I just didn't know if I noticed he was following me or not.
You probably wouldn't have noticed him. Unless you were actively looking.
No.
Yeah.
Well, because do I see the guy trying to follow Varric?
Yeah, you see him like he came in with Varg, then he followed Varg up essentially after a moment of Varg getting his booze and going upstairs.
I'm gonna ask the barkeeper for like a huge plate of meat and food, and then follow them.
Okay. Follow him up, and you see him just kind of wandering the hallways that you guys' rooms are on. He seems kind of lost. Doesn't really know what he's doing.
Message, Varric, your Your lover is standing outside.
Vark receives the message.
I'll go and open the door.
Zul will like notice him like, if you wish to be alone, that's fine. I had nowhere else to go.
There's another. Who was I rooming with before?
You were rooming with. In this one,
Yeah.
you were with Draken, Edglian. It was Draken, Cast. You, Draken, and Cast, I believe. Yes. Because you guys had the dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you, Draken, and Cast.
I'll open it and just. Here, you can use this one.
And you see the man who had insulted you following with a plate of food and.
Well, I already know it's cola.
Yeah.
I'll just. He can sleep in the other. You can sleep in the other bed.
And just
Who
comes in.
is he?
Is cola there at that point?
Yeah, she's not far behind.
He's someone we freed in the cells. Seems to know a lot about demon fuckface.
Should we find Lucius then?
You're going
Tell him?
to openly say Lucius's name in the city of a man you don't know. You can. I'm just reminding you that.
Yeah, that's true. Are we gonna find our other companion then? He might be interested in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's he at?
You see, there was some trouble with the guards, and last I checked, he told us to run. I don't know where he is.
Just a quick question. Fart, when you entered your room the first time, would you have slammed the door?
Yes.
Cassidy, you're woken by a door slamming.
I'ma get the fuck up and
So-
walk my unhappy ass out there. Fucking stomp, stomp, stomp. What the hell are y'all doing
It's
right
like
now? Don't you know people are trying to get some goddamn sleep around here?
Mid conversation like, yeah, as you guys, Cassidy comes up and does this.
Oh, she's alive. She's here too.
Yeah, I'm alive, but you guys won't be for soon if y'all keep being so loud.
You look over and you see Vark there, and like there is still some blood matted in his fur that he missed.
That's a good look for you, Tiny. You should keep it, but just do so more quiet
and some
like,
random elf,
learn how to close the damn door.
some elderly
I
elf
would
person is standing
suggest
there.
going
I
back
don't
to
give a fuck
sleep.
about the
Okay.
guy.
Alright.
Don't acknowledge.
I just look her dead in the eye and just say, just go back to sleep.
I will go back to sleep when I damn well please, which is also right now.
Cass,
Fuck
you're
all of
being a
you.
prick.
Yeah, well, you would be a prick too.
Not really.
I just let it end there and turn around and stomp away.
Izzy will look around and say, interesting companions you have.
She's better with caffeine.
Oh.
I already forgot what it was called. Caffeine?
Kafka.
It's
Kafka.
calf.
Calf?
Calf.
I thought there was a second K, I thought. I don't remember. Maybe it's just calf.
I think it's calf.
Yeah, it's just calf.
Okay. I was thinking of something else, I guess.
She's a lot
I kept
better
saying
with caffeine.
Caffy.
He'll like. Are you giving him the plate, Corolla? Are you presenting
Yep.
it to him? He'll just take it and go in and sit on the table and start eating. And as he look around, he's like, you have some companions missing. Where are the other three? And he's talking to Varked.
I mean the dwarf and the elf.
And the Loxodon.
Oh wow, he didn't call him an elfin.
He's respectful.
They'll make it here.
I'd love to have a conversation with the dwarf.
What did the dwarf do to you?
He did
I'm gonna
nothing.
say like really, really afraid.
He did nothing. He just piqued my interest.
Eric, is that good or bad?
I don't really know at this point. And he just starts drinking the alcohol and goes and sits down.
Mm-hmm. Because I drank my fill, I'm just gonna sit down on the floor, close the door.
Okay.
Wait.
Edglian, Cast, and Draken all arrive about the same time at the inn. Draken goes and orders a drink at the bar. Cast, Edglian, what are you two doing?
Join him.
Okay. Cast.
Sorry, there's a
Yep,
Steam
no
thing
worries.
happening.
What are you doing? You guys all. You guys meet up with Edglian, who was wandering back to the inn same time as you guys were.
Did I get my lunch and finally
Yes.
crafted reusable travel keg?
Yes, you did, and now you are in the tavern of the inn. Not tavern, the bar area.
Alright. I will ask the people to fill it up with their fanciest stuff.
I gotta look up a price.
Or, you know, I don't know what
not
type.
free.
Did I ever notice like what stuff the others drank?
Probably not. You probably didn't care enough.
All right. Well, then you know what? I'll give them the cheapest shit.
It's still very expensive here.
That's okay.
Boop-a-doop boop. Let's see. Buttons. Where are the buttons? I think this. There we go. The cheap shit. All right. Let's see. A keg's worth of the cheapest wine and mead, beer and ale, or liquor, or just the cheapest of them all.
I don't know. Mead probably.
Okay.
What mead is?
Wow, that's for a whole barrel. That'll be 9 gold.
Sure.
Okay, and it's full of white wine.
Hey,
Medium
John.
yellow wine with complex aromas of cream and ripe apples with a subtle flavor of red berries and toasted bread. It's a wine. Do you want the cheapest mead?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hell these guys drink, so mead sounded like meat.
Okay,
so
that'd be
sounded
52
like...
gold.
52 gold?
Yeah.
God damn. Alright.
Okay, that is a heavy semi-sweet mead with a lively feel that enhances the lemon zest, white peach, thyme, and mulberry notes. Mead is prepared using... Oh, you don't even know about that. Yep, that's what it is. So you fill that up, 52 gold?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, my weight went down a little bit. Oh shit, wait, no it didn't.
Yeah, because you just gained a lot more weight from a keg of mead.
I guess I also got some street food for the dwarf.
Okay, you guys got your food. You're hanging out at the bar with Edglian.
I don't know where. Yep. Then I'll go. I'm assuming upstairs. I don't know where anybody else is.
You don't know where everyone. If you don't even know if anyone else is here. Ooh, let's see here.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
How much would a pitcher of hard alcohol be?
Liquor, brandy. Let's see. Well, you want a whiskey, a brandy, some spirits, or a brandy?
I don't know. He wouldn't know. He just order whatever hard liquor they got in a pitcher.
Let's go with whiskey. A bottle of whiskey, 19 gold.
Done.
Oh, some fancy shit. Only 10 barrels are made a year. That's not true, because that's not my lore. But it's still expensive. Yes, so 19 gold for a bottle of whiskey.
Done.
Contrasting with rich aromas of sugared pecans, char, dried red fruit, oak, and the subtle bite of tobacco. It drinks as smoothly as a fruit juice. So you can pound that as leisurely as you want. Lucius, roll. So are you going back to where you just looking for your gnome friend back to where his original location was? Is that where you're going to start off at? I imagine.
Yep.
Okay, so you go relatively in the same area, in the artisan area. Him being a well-known tinkerer that he is. you go to where his old shop was. You just know it from memory, and the shop doesn't look the same. It is still labeled as a tinkerer's shop. Okay, man. And it is Goldwire's Nuts and Bolts Artificer shop.
Yeah, go inside.
Just gonna enter. You enter, and there's quite a few people in here right now shopping around, looking at various little knickknacks and other things. And you see in the back a slightly older than you last remember seeing him. Not too much older, not middle aged by far. Still youthful. With his short cropped golden blonde hair and his fingers, as he likes to emphasize as he speaks, working away. Speaking to a man who currently has him in a puzzled expression. And his eyes are still the large golden spectacles that they are. He's currently talking with a nondescript man, middle-aged man. Looks like he's holding up some kind of part.
Okay. I'll wait till they're done talking to approach.
Okay.
Approach.
You are still in the robe? Or are you just
no,
your robe?
I
Okay.
did that shit.
So you are remember, you are mostly naked under your armor. But your armor covers most of you, so it's not really a big deal.
Yeah. Going commando.
Yep. But okay, so you wait and they speak for a little while before you see some money exchange, and the man with the part hands the part over to Keldine, who tucks it away underneath the table as he sweeps the shop for anyone that's demanding his attention. And are you trying to catch his eye?
Yeah.
Okay. You just watch him, and as he looks around, he peeks around. His very intelligent eyes glances over. It sees you. You see him again with that look of puzzlement for a second, then an instant light of recognition as he sees you. And he just starts glancing around suspiciously at first, and then starts looking slightly worried. What are you doing?
I'll just tell him.
You gonna approach
We're
him?
okay for now. Yeah, I'll approach him and say we're okay for now.
So, is it really you, Lucius?
One and only.
I recognized you, but I couldn't tell. Wasn't sure. Is it safe for you to be here? You sure?
For the moment, but no. I need help.
Hold on. Wait, here. Come into the back. And he walks over to the side and he lifts the the part of the bar that you can walk behind. He lifts up and says, "Stay in the back. I'll be right there."
Okie dokie.
You go in the back and
Hopefully there's many guards.
and you can tell this is where he does most of his work. He has tables and just stuff labeled everywhere. You see various little knickknacks, little small statues with mechanical parts to it. In one corner of the room, the other corner of the room is a nondescript area cleaner than the rest of his workshop, and it's strange. But you've been back here many times. Well, no, you haven't been back here actually. Your parents were, so.
I heard the tales.
Yeah, so it's just awkward that corner is so clean, but you figure that must be where he normally does his reading or whatever he does. And you hear from the front, you hear him, "All right, everybody, closing shop early today. Please get out." And you hear groans of people, but he doesn't seem bothered by it at all. He's like, "We'll be open bright and early tomorrow morning." And you hear for a couple more minutes of him shooing people out. Some ting there where people are dropping stuff. And eventually you hear the door close and a bolt slide. And then shades drawn, and he comes back and he's like, "Well, I don't think anyone will care about me shooting him out. I do it every now and then when I, have that strike an idea, and I just tell everyone to get out. So don't worry, it's normal." But what are you doing here? Why are you here in the city? You know how dangerous it is. Oleron still hasn't forgiven you for what you did to him.
Owen won't be a problem for the city, at least for the moment.
What do you mean?
I need I confronted him.
You confront him here in the city, and then you came to my shop.
Yes.
Oh,
Time is of the essence.
so many years went by without the stress of knowing a Belmont. Don't get me wrong, I love your family, and everything was wrong was done to them, but things were so peaceful.
Are these
Sorry.
demons here?
No demons. What do you need? I'm sorry. Anything for you.
I need equipment. My crossbow broke after I fell like 100 feet in the air.
I don't even want to know. I shouldn't be surprised. He walks over to his other table that's clean, and you hear him reaching out underneath, and you hear him flip a switch, and the table actually rotates over, and there's various degrees of weaponry for your everyday demon hunter.
It's like Men in Black.
Yep, just like Men in Black. He patented it
So-
first. It's like,
Nice.
What happened to your eye?
it's like, oh. You mean, and you see like his right eye. I mean, before it was damaged, it doesn't seem damaged at all now. He's like, oh, it's fake. Everyone kept giving me a weird look, and I got over it. It's like this one does much more amazing work now.
Just
And
craft
he
yourself a new
he
eyeball.
reached over and he taps his eye, and you hear like a glass ting. It's like, well, I am a tinkerer. That's what I do best. You do now that you look a little bit closer, you do see some scarring around it. So yeah, that invention was I got it to work eventually. It's a bit dangerous. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
And he's like, he flips the switch, and the table goes back over, and he goes underneath his bed, and he pulls out a box, and it's about the size of a large, I don't know, book, I don't know, not 8.5 by 11, but it's like 1 foot by half foot. It's about the size of a sheet of paper, but thick. And he flips it open, and you see there a what you can only be described as some kind of mini hand cannon. He's like,
Like a gun?
yes, it's a gun.
Oh shit.
It's like, it took me a long time to find the ratio of gunpowder for this. I mean, they always said, cannons were always so dangerous, and that's kind of what hurt me, but I got the right ratio down, and now, I've tested it. It works most of the time.
God.
Every now and then, you'll get a pinch of wet in the gunpowder, and it'll misfire or not fire at all. Either way. But this is actually the last thing your father wanted me to work on.
Well.
Then it gets very quiet, awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's already paid for technically by your family. If you wish to take it, it's your legacy. If not, I have plenty of other crossbows, things more reliable, you could say.
I don't know. This might. Maybe it's fate. I don't know. I should take it, I guess.
He closes it up, locks it up here. He puts it in a bag for you. Don't let anyone see it, alright? It's kind of a one of a kind. They see it, they know they'll come to me.
I'll do my best.
He hands it over. She's like, anything else you need? I still have some grappling hooks, various other things you need to, do your work. It's been a while. So it's kind of stockpiled up a little bit.
I couldn't read that book, right?
No.
Can I? I'm given the book. Can you make out what this is?
He's like, oh, where'd you get this at? And he starts flipping through it.
Alderon's office.
I shouldn't have asked. It's like, huh. You do know what this is, right? Did you recognize it at all?
I got a general feel for it, but I just wanted to be sure.
This is Veldikin. Well, the ones that were all about perfection. They were the master tinkerers, you could say. They went a little bit beyond machinery. They started tinkering with people, which really what was their downfall. Um, uh, my Valdicken's a little bit rusty. I haven't seen any texts in so long. Most of them were destroyed when Aso went on his warpath after being freed. Avo, not Aso. Aso was more level-headed than his father. I could study it if you want me to and let you know what it says.
Yeah, go and keep it. Make sure no one's easy with it though, because
Well, duh. And he puts it away. So,
Okay, well,
feel free to stock up, whatever you need. I owe it to your family.
okay, stocking up.
So he will have pretty much any kind of tools that you would want or need. Your basic weaponry. He has your basic hand crossbows, heavy crossbows, light crossbows. Doesn't have a lot in the world of melee weaponry. Mostly.
Alright, so, what's the size of this thing you gave me? It's like a.
It's
size
equivalent
like...
of it's a handgun. It's a pistol.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So I'll just get a crossbow and then my supplies that burned when my ship blew up.
Okay, so you get your rope back, you get all your stuff.
Yeah, just shit like that.
He says, your father always kept a bag here of, supplies that you would need if you were ever to escape. He like kind of looks you over. He's like, you filled out to about your father's size. You care for it. I mean, I wouldn't suggest putting any clothes on here in Sarenville as it's pretty noticeable, but when you leave, if you plan on leaving, it'll make you feel back at home, I guess.
All right. Put them in my backpack and I'll
Right? Pulls
get
out
outta
a
here.
pack, puts it in his bag, and I mean, you take a look at it, and it's your family's colors with the inscribed Belmont symbol and the B. Very fine clothes.
Should be fine.
You have some climbing gear. You have your hand crossbows, a bunch of bolts, backpack, rope, lantern, and whatever else you think you might need. Basic equipment. He'll fill you up.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'll probably take that grappling hook because that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Make sure it's something. You Belmonts do love to swing places. I'll never get it. Your father's broken many legs doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fucking crazy.
Yeah, you don't tell me.
All right. I have to get my companions.
Right. Well, come back maybe when it's calmed down. What do you mean Oleron's not a problem?
It seems he's made a deal with the devil and he's off in demon form. It's gonna be a while before he's able to return. We're looking to get rid of. You heard about the portals, I assume.
Yes.
That's what we're working on.
Right. You think he had something to do with it?
Yeah.
I know there was the parade that they went through the whole city after they stopped the cultists for the portals. You're saying that wasn't what that was?
That was fake.
Huh. Strange. Oh, well, okay, well, don't come back soon, hopefully. Give it a couple days. If you need anything, let me know. Or are you here alone? Do you need somewhere to stay?
Stay with you.
No.
Is that what
No.
you're? Okay.
You're not saying
Do you
here.
have somewhere?
Oh, crap, what's his name?
Benjamin?
Benjamin's, I mean, he still has his bar in the market district. And, he's still loyal.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we put him in too much danger already. We'll figure it out. Not to worry.
Okay. You're saying we, so you have allies.
Yeah, they're right.
Okay. Well, come back if you need anything. I'll be here.
All right, man. All right, dude. Wait, you don't say dude.
Bro.
All right, go wire.
Bromont.
Talk to you later. Hopefully later.
Bye, Lucius. Be safe. And he'll walk you out and close up and act like you closing up for the day.
Okay, I'm back to normal.
You going to wander the city?
No, I'll head back to the tavern.
Alright, head back tavern. You
I
see.
think I was there.
Yeah, you're here, so it's not too long a walk. It's like a 5-minute walk. You see Cass, Edgley, and Draken at the bar.
Is that Ant coming back or no?
He might be. I don't know if he'll be back in time. You see the three of them at the bar. You gonna join
I'll
them?
just chill. Three of them? Who?
The three of them. I assume Cassie's sleeping upstairs. Var's probably passed out by now in his bed. Corolla's probably
Nope.
passed out on the ground. Did you drink that whole bottle already?
Yep.
Roll a Constitution save for me. Corolla,
Okay.
Corolla, same thing. Constitution save.
Yeah, I'll just chill with them
Yeah, you're passed out.
for a while.
Corolla's getting close.
Well, actually, I don't know if he actually would have just drank it. It would have been like staring into the cup, slowly drinking it type of
Yeah.
deal.
By now, you don't drink a lot.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, that's very true.
With that relatively
Yeah.
low Constitution save, yeah, you didn't finish the bottle off, but you're sleeping. You're not blacked out drunk, but you're dozing. It was a very tiring day. You died twice, or went unconscious twice.
Yeah, sure.
So you're kind of sleeping. Crow's.
Is Lucius here too?
He's downstairs. You're still in the room.
Okay.
But is too many names going through my head right now. Iziel is just kind of watching over you too, and then he goes back down to drop off the plate, and Lucius, you're there at the bar, and you guys already see what was your old master, family friend, trainer, but like I said, very skin and bones, very tired looking. It's hard to recognize him actually. And he's like mostly keeping his head down, like trying not to be noticed so he doesn't notice you as he drops off the plate in the bar and hurries back upstairs.
All right, I'm gonna leave that for now.
Okay, well, and the rest of you finish your drinking, Cassie gets her sleep, and we will end the session there today, with half of you passed out.
KO.
Please, God, give us a long rest.
You will be getting a long rest, and you will be level 10.
Oh!
Nice.
Cool.
So
Oh,
Can I
go.
see in the dark?
I don't know, can you? So go. Let's go ahead and roll health, real quick. I think you can just hit your hit die. If you guys are changing anything with your character this level, let me know. We'll work it into the story if we need to. Go ahead and roll again, there, Vart.
Thank you.
Yes, I can see in the dark.
Nice. Change your stuff on D&D Beyond. Don't worry about Roll20. I will update it.
If we're getting a long rest, does the max HP we're missing reset? Or
Yes,
no?
it will. All of your max HP will reset.
Thank you, God.
Let's see. That is Corolla, Cast, Varked. Roll again? What? Oh, that's con save. Never mind. Sorry. Cast, Vark, Corolla, Ed, Cassini, Lucius. Don't forget to. Oh, well, if you're doing it in Roll20, you don't need to add your con mod. So that is just Draken missing then, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And Cadigan, whenever his supposedly back at 7 ass gets back.
And we're up at level 10, yeah?
Yes, you are, sir.
Level 10.
Woo-hoo.
Level 10. Level 10.
Oh, jeez. Where's Eli?
What did I get?
Liar.
Oh, I
On the
get a
darkness,
spell.
speed increased by 10 feet.
Wait, what?
What?
We're
What?
about to hit level 10, right?
You just hit 10.
Or we just hit 10?
Yes.
Is that a spell?
Okay. So
Yeah, I got a spell.
I might